Going live.
Okay, hello everyone. I believe we're live now, so welcome to the European Online Series Season 7. This is the second installment. If you missed last week's, make sure you catch up on it after this because it was such a great event. So get yourselves comfy, grab some snacks because we've got another great show coming up for you today. I'm Holy Carp, and today I'm being joined by Zero himself.
It's been a long time, guys. Welcome back to the stage of the European online challenge.
Yeah, and you should currently be looking at this brand new mod that we've got going on. This is the work of Baddie, Nashley, and Phoenix. They've put in so much work to make this happen, and it is just so gorgeous. I mean, look at that artwork. Look at these menus.
It does actually look really clean. Like even the lobby, like all the artwork surrounding the background is just so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing that this has just been like a collaborative project between these guys. I think they also got some help from the modding teams as well, like some of the modding Discord peeps, to pull this all together. And like, yeah, entirely community done. Like, this is so cool.
I think you might be able to hear it later on, but we've been told that they actually contacted the voice of the announcer and actually got him to say a voice line which says, you know, welcome back to the stage of the European online series.
Yeah, how amazing is that? They actually got the original voice actor to give us that extra line.
Can you imagine being endorsed by it's not Xemnas, it's the other one.
Who know?
Yeah, the guy from Kingdom Hearts, because it's the same voice actor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I never played Kingdom Hearts, sadly.
Was it Xehanort? It's Xemnas, yes, it's Xemnas.
Hey,
so imagine being endorsed by Kingdom Hearts Xemnas himself to participate in the European Online Series. Because
yeah, and if you haven't signed up, like that could be you. That could be Xemnas himself.
If you don't sign up, you may very well become a Heartless, or worse, a nobody.
Yeah, I get these references.
For those who don't know, a nobody isn't like trash talk to say that people are bad. It's a very specific evil kind of character in the Kingdom Hearts series. So you know, if you lose your heart, you become a nobody. If you lose your heart also, you become a Heartless. So, if you don't sign up, this could be you. So,
yep.
Sign up.
Sign up, show that your heart still burns, soul still burns, I don't know.
Your soul still burns, your heart's on fire, but we're going to be starting off with Algenon versus Takaka. Two names that I actually haven't seen in a long time. Takaka, well known for her Tira as well as her labbing Twitter content, and Algenon, I can't remember, but I remember Algenon back at the time playing characters like Amaru and Hilda. Does he still play characters like Amaru and Hilda?
I'm used to seeing Algenon on Hilda, but I've also seen a lot of Setsuka from Algenon. So yeah, like you, I'm not too sure what to expect. Okay, we got Setsuka.
And we've got Talim.
Tao. Yeah, Tao on the Talim pick. And there's that EOS logo right there on the loading screen. God, it looks so good.
It really does. And there was like a bit of an explanation about it. But that's for later. Let's get into it. Starting off with the 2368.
Yeah, good aggression right from the start from Algenon.
And
oh wow, Talim just flipping all over the place.
This is like one of the strengths about Talim, and it is when she whiffs or does a move, you may not be entirely privy to whiff punching the character because she's incredibly evasive. But it's strong first round for Takaka, running away with round 1.
Yep, some very nice evasion from Tao. Algenon just a little bit too keen to keep pressing buttons, and he's getting counter hit quite a lot.
I mean, it may very well be that viable strategy where if you don't want Talim to do Talim things, you have to keep pressing buttons faster than Talim.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable defending against the character, then a better way to go about it is just don't let her do her thing. Or even if you are comfortable defending against the character, if you're able to pull off what Algenon did in that round, and just overwhelm her before she can get anything going. Really good approach.
Absolutely. But you know, Talim not without her own sort of defensive option. She may have the worst movement in the game, worst general movement, but she's not without defensive tools. You know, things like tech crouching 6k to duck under the highs.
Yeah, and gotta remember they did buff Talim's forward movement, so historically she's been terrible for movement, but now she can run forwards and teleport into your face, get these soul charge things going on, and not
good
enough.
2A! Just to clutch it out that third round.
Yeah, Algenon in such a scary position, back to the edge against the soul charge Talim, so really well placed poke to save himself.
And there's another one of those defensive options, kind of, with Talim's 2-2-8. She may have the worst step in the game, but this move is a sidestepping and tech crouching move. And it's a Hari mid, so it's difficult to escape and difficult to defend against.
Yep, so scary on this stage as well, because it is going to wall splat if it lands.
Oh, where are you going? Talim must be hella dizzy, because, like, even... Oh, good counter!
Oh. Love that parry. Forgot about the second hit. Oh, that's big damage closing it
3, 4, 5, and your time is up.
Yeah, counting to 5 hits, counting to 3 rounds. Algenon taking that first game.
And it's at this point where you have to think: is Tao gonna stick with the Talim pick, or is she gonna? Oh, she's sticking with the Talim pick. She's not going with Tira at all.
Yeah, that's interesting to see. Tao really
and we have Talim's best stage. This is where you absolutely do not want to be. Any 2-2-A from any angle hitting the wall, you are as good as dead.
Yeah, but Algenon started off really stylish with the unblockable cancels, but you need more than just style to beat Talim on her home stage. I mean, it's technically what Hilda's home stage, but we all know this is Talim's stage.
Yeah, it's been claimed by the wind.
Yes.
And it's a tricky stage to fight Talim on, because if you push her towards the wall, this is where she wants to be. Or if she pushes you towards the wall, this is where she wants to be also. So you have to constantly play this game where you don't want to be at the wall, but you don't want her to be at the wall either.
Yeah, very true. But interestingly enough, I think this is one of Setsuka's strongest stages. Like, her ring out game is nothing particularly amazing, but her wall game is scary.
And we're about to see it.
Oh, there's so much damage!
It's huge damage from such a simple confirm.
But yeah, and a reverse wall splat too. Oh, didn't hold the reverse long enough.
6k again, one of those incredibly defensive and very offensive tools. But we're about to see another one.
The reset breaks the grab.
No punish on the 6k. This is, despite how good. Oh, good lethal hit. Never mind the 6k. We got 4 full lethal hits.
Yeah, such a good call from Tao. Staying in this 1 round apiece.
Sidestep. Just running away with all of these Talim mix-ups and is against the wall. This is not where you want to be. Although, okay,
yeah.
Never mind. Tao having a bit of mercy for her opponent.
This does not look like mercy to me, though. Okay, Algenon's got a chance, but now the 6k interrupt.
6k, one of Talim's best moves in this patch.
I really like the 6k there in particular as an answer to the 1k from Setsuka. Because even if it trades being I-12 with her fastest pokes, Tao was going to win that.
Absolutely, and you know, if Algenon had gone with a high, 6k would have tech crouched right under it.
Yeah, really good option just for that entire stance if you need one more hit. Oh wow, the wake up while rising B! Algenon, you absolute mad lad.
And Algenon is 1 game away from advancing through round 1, round 2.
But he's going to have to take on Takaka's Talim with 2 bars of meter.
You know, he's expended a soul charge of his own. No punish on the 2-2 BB.
Talim just hoarding the meter. Tao's going to have to spend that soul charge soon. Or maybe YOLO CE.
I think Tao's waiting for... There it is, waiting for the right time to know that she's now in position for a devastating 2-2A. But doesn't matter, we're going to get grabbed.
Absolutely no fear from Algenon on the double 1B.
1B also one of Setsuka's strongest moves, especially in neutral. And Wake Up as well. It does a lot of damage, is a really strong low. Tracks a fair bit as well. And it's only -14.
What, Setsuka's 1B? It's -12, Setsuka's 1B.
Oh, is it -12?
Yeah, it's so dirty.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to hear that as someone who plays Nightmare.
Really?
Although you can crouch grab it now.
Wait. Does it recover crouch?
Yeah, you can crouch grab it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. But it's still a really strong and quick low. Like, what's the frame? I-18?
I'm not too sure actually. It's something
strong. But still a strong showing from both Tao. She's not out yet. She's in the losers bracket. Meanwhile, Algenon advances through, and after that, we'll be seeing another old friend, Monkey King, against Necrologen. This is what I expect for the nickname for COVID to be.
What, Necrologen?
Necrologen.
Oh. Yeah, that does sound nasty.
Monkey King, one of the older players from the Russian scene. Still one of the Keelik champions as well. Still running with the character, despite the turmoil he's gone through, being buffed and then being nerfed and then barely working. If you saw the match between Milo's and Blade of Flame, where Milo's landed a soul charge, was it 2-2? No, it was a 4 BB. The what do you call it? The triple bonk, and even though it hit, it went straight through Blade, and he got a free CE afterwards.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's so rude when you punish someone's jank.
But hey, we've got Geralt. We've got Geralt in here.
Yeah, that's not a character I see very often.
It's not a character you see at all. Not since the days of not since the days of Wolf Alone. No, one of the only Keelik mains in the UK, or players like Sakon from France.
Oh yeah, Sakon had a really strong Geralt. That's true.
Yeah. Even the days of Mentor, when he used to play Geralt as well, and they've all switched.
Yeah, they've all moved on. Yeah,
switched to Hamaru. Like, yeah, we got a character that can do exactly what Geralt can do, except he actually has good damage and a good backstep.
Even going further afield, you got players like Twice a Day starting out on Geralt, but now he's moved to, would you believe it, Killick.
Nani?
So, but they are two characters who do quite a similar thing. Very defensive-based characters, really nice parry options, and just good neutral in general. So it's really nice to see a matchup like this between two characters who can really just play like a conservative poke game.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Read.
Yeah, I would never have thought to do Yerden there. That's really nice.
Like, a lot of people either block or do like a jump attack, but nah. Necrologen just says, you know what? Allow that. I'm just gonna do Yerden. I'm gonna take the guaranteed. I just runs into C.
That's not what you want to do there. Oh, that's such an unfortunate way to go out.
And Ecologen looking extremely strong with Geralt, and you know it does like showcase how Geralt can make you look extremely strong based on your fundamentals.
Yes, that's the thing. He's a character who's just going to reward good fundamentals, but Killick's a character who can just reward random back turn K as well as good fundamentals. So you gotta watch out. All the Wild Rising K's unsafe, so the grab gets GI'd. Okay, this isn't gonna kill.
Drops the combo, but is just doing everything to keep Geralt at bay.
Yeah, Monkey King needs to get back in this. Okay, there we go. 1 round on the board from Monkey King.
Monkey King playing fairly small caliber as well. This is something you don't usually see with the Keeler. Usually it's like small caliber, bit more small caliber, and then it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna do back 10k.
Yeah, very true. But it's what we see from Monkey King quite a lot. This is one of the most patient players that I see entering these tournaments. Like, Monkey King is so happy to just back away, hold 4, wait for you to make a mistake. But he can't slow the pace down too much because Necrologen is really going in right now, getting big damage.
And I don't think anybody's noticed, but if you saw that red flash, he stocked it with all the lethal hits. So it's like he still has, even if he loses this round, he still has 6 BB lethal hits stacked up, and even more. The 3B is just his strongest, and it doesn't matter because he's gonna do his I-10 R to stop Monkey King from pressing any further buttons.
Yeah, it's such a good round closer. You really do have to respect that from Geralt. In my opinion, it's one of the strongest things about this character. He's so good at closing out the round because he's got that I-10 long range mid hurry.
It's minus 10 as well, so you have to be an I-10 character to punish this. Monkey King switching to Zas!
Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've seen Monkey King Zas before.
It's strange because even with Zas, he opts to play small caliber, so you see quite a fair bit of A6s from Monkey King as well.
Ooh, I like that. A6 is a hella underrated poke. I-14 mid-horizontal, plus on hit. Well, plus on count hit, sorry.
So you're going to see a lot of AAs, and then the occasional 4A. But you're also going to see a 2A, a couple of 3As, and there it is, the 3AB.
Yeah, no punish on the 3AB. Oh, here comes the 1B.
But could confirm!
One more hit. And yes, that'll do it. 6 VB.
And the Necrologen looking extremely strong, girl. This isn't something that you normally... No punish on the 3B. Geralt, one of those characters who has the worst of both worlds when it comes to standard 3s. Both being either I-18 minus 14 or I-20 minus 12. Geralt is I-20 minus 14.
Oh my god, he just did an unsafe move on block into grab and it worked. Like, Necrologen is in Monkey King's head right now.
And this is like one of the things that really helps you along with a character like Geralt. It's like when you have fundamentals down pat, and once you have the mental frames on your side as well, Geralt becomes an almost unstoppable force, and there's the throw!
Yeah, Monkey King is just being so patient and like really waiting for a mistake, but Necrologen's offense is just killing him. Look at that, the 1A at disadvantage, but it works, it lethal hits, and he's out of there. It was a trap.
No, I think. Oh wait, he's gonna go for the. No, it doesn't go for the odd confirm. But that combo in between. Oh, a good sidestep! But he knew it was coming. He knew it was coming.
That was insane. Necrologen was just non-stop buttons, more buttons, and then the moment that Monkey King wanted to finally hard commit to countering those buttons with the CE, with the parry, that is when Necrologen was ready for it.
Absolutely. God. And it is one of those things where this is where Geralt shines. Fundamentals, more fundamentals, and then just baiting out your opponent for that extremely strong with punish.
Yeah, absolutely. And a good mix of fundamentals and absolute YOLO from Necrologen made it really hard to be pinned down.
I mean, it is one of those things that where if you do like a string move, and your opponent is just willing to throw out Eden, this is the kind of mental frames that or the fear that Geralt can instill into you, where you don't want to press buttons, you don't want to press too many buttons, but it's like the moment you think, I'm gonna press buttons, and it's like all the mental frames were on Necrologen's side. The fear of not pressing too many buttons was instilled into Monkey King. and it was a really, really strong showing. Quality.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be looking forward to seeing what else that person can do. Moving on in winners.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of moving on, we have Hawk against Frieden. This is a matchup I really do want to see. Hawk, a Siegfried sort of... What's the word I'm looking for? Hawk is a Siegfried specialist, but at the same time, so is Frieden. Siegfried having beaten her main ever since the Soul Calibur 5 days. So, you know...
I think going even further back, I remember Frieden playing Siegfried back in SC4.
That is correct as well. Even going as far back as the really
Let's keep it
old
quiet
days.
for a moment. So, guys on stream can hear the line.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the European Online Series.
Oh, that smooth, buttery voice. Gets me every time.
Absolutely.
I swear on my name, I will prevail.
Yeah, hope you guys heard that.
But as we've seen quite recently in these events, Frieden now opts to rock with either Cassandra or Hilda.
The cacophony of battle cuts through the deathly
Yeah, and it's been working really well for her. She entered the previous tournament last week, and she had such a strong showing with both of these characters.
Mm-hmm.
But Hawk, no pushover. Hawk has had some very impressive results in the past. Good step on the base hold K, but no punish.
Hilda being one of those characters that's really strong in almost every aspect. Like there isn't a tool that this character really doesn't have, and the rewards she gains from it are immensely strong.
Yeah, but it's an interesting match for that interaction we just saw right there. Base hold being able to parry all of these mid horizontals from Hilda. So this is one matchup where she really has to think twice about how she controls the opponent, because she can't rely on the mid horizontal all the time.
It's true, but you know we did see that Hawk was not able to get the base hold B lethal hit.
Yeah, that's true. There was only a level 2 GI there.
It's kick in the stomach, smacked back to the floor. No, Frieden, one of those players that can be extremely patient when she needs to, but also will just start pressing buttons and making the correct read when she has.
Oh, this is big damage.
Hits the wall, doesn't hit the wall.
And again, another good step on the base hold K, but not in range for the punish.
Like a lot of players have often said that Hilda has, like, while she does have like a really good backstep, she has a less than par sidestep, but it's working really well for Frieden right now.
Yeah, and Frieden able to just clutch it out. It's looking like
undeterred by the plus frames, and will just, as we say, we'll just press buttons and just clutch it out.
Oh, there's the opening. Again, wall splat, but that doesn't convert into a combo.
Hawk's moveless now just devolved into just slightly in range.
Yeah, how did that hit from there? Oh, there's the punish. Yeah, I kept saying base hold K was going unpunished, but Frieden, when it really counts, ready with that CE punish.
Ah.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, and what a way to kill as well. Love that CE, love the ow.
Yeah. It's an honor to lose, as Hilda says. Not for her to lose, for you to lose.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like an honor when I'm losing against this character.
Yeah. You know, Hilda is one of those characters where she specializes in containment, and her movesets really reflect on this as well. Like, if you want to run in or back away, the charge holds will just stop you in your tracks. If you want to step, you've got the charge A's that will stop you in your tracks as well.
Yeah, and one thing I noticed towards the end of that game, in the later rounds, Frieden started incorporating a lot more 3K to get some control, like she just did there. Because you also get a mid-horizontal that isn't going to lose to base hold.
Exactly, and like Hilda's 3K is absolutely one of the best 3Ks in the game, if not the best 3K in the game. With I-14, I think it's neutral on block, not neutral block, neutral on hit, but you know it's really strong because she does have I-12 moves that can contain you as well. But when she has the Sword Regalia, this goes from a Hari mid step killer to one of the strongest I-14 punishes in the game.
Yeah, and because it's got the follow-up, you kind of have to respect it on block.
Well, Hawk just fighting back.
Yeah, such good offense from Hawk. Just one or two more correct reads and he could get back in this. Oh, good block from Freedom.
No reverse impact, but gets thrown for the troubles.
Okay, Freedom's going to spend the meter. She really wants this second round.
Oh, tries to step more. What not a lot of people know is that particular soul charge string, despite it looking like a vertical, is for all intents and purposes a horizontal.
Oh yeah,
You
it
heard
genuinely
it right.
is. Like it's coded as horizontal.
This is the first bona fide horizontal move in the game.
Yeah, yeah. Even the hard coding, it is actually coded as horizontal.
Yes, like if you have a horizontal AGI, you actually will AGI this move.
Yeah. Working as intended.
It actually is working as intended.
Yeah. Okay, Hawk looking a lot stronger in this game. 2 rounds up.
Oh, does she full protect him? No, she doesn't.
Yeah, Freedom, as we've said, loves this character. She loves Siegfried. She plays him a lot. So she's not going to fall for these things. Like, we saw her ducking the 6-6A. We saw her ducking the base hold A. Like, she knows all of the tricks and the traps. But Hawk doesn't need tricks and traps. He's just going to win with correct guesses.
Absolutely. So like Hawk having to like sort of think outside of the box and just like limiting his movement to just do, I'm going to do A slide B, and then I'm going to do another A slide B, and then I'm just going to just sort of jump in and do a 9KK. Like despite not being Nightmare's 9K, which is absolutely broken.
I'm glad you said
it. Someone has to say it. But this is still a really, really strong move because it goes very well in conjunction with his jumping B as well, which looks like the exact same, except you get hit by a jumping 3. Now just think about that for a second.
Yeah, and Hawk had done the work as well. He was conditioning Freedom with the jump B earlier in that game. So both of these players have a really strong idea of conditioning and how to really capitalize on mix-ups. Oh, but no punish.
No punish. Like this is one of those moves that is -12. Like despite like a charge 6A being extremely strong, it is -12, and we're gonna get some huge.
Yeah, this has to be death. This is a Siegfried wall combo. Oh no. Okay, 3K. Siegfried's like, I've got my own 3K. Hold this.
Siegfried having a slight shred of mercy, you know, for his old friend Hilda. Like, I'll give you one chance. But you know, Hilda is one of those characters that does, for some reason, have a hell sweep, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna do wall rising. Yay!
Oh, blocks the hell sweep, but wasn't ready for the punish. Oh no! Here comes the Dark Legacy.
I've got a hell sweep too.
Do it again. Do it again. Oh, she guesses right. Really nice sidestep from Freedom.
Took the risk and it paid off. Like with Siegfried when he's in reverse side hold and in Dark Legacy is not where you want. Oh, and just gets a lethal hit.
What an unfortunate string for Hawk. He got stuffed out of his soul charge and then he got lethal hit for trying to RE.
I like this adaptation from Hawk. He's using Basil to stop. Wait.
You get the 12.
Oh no! The second hit.
I've never seen that interaction before. That's amazing. Oh, really nice choice.
To not only back away from Siegfried, but to escape the low as well.
Yeah, as I was saying before, Freedom just showing how much knowledge she has of this character in this matchup. She knew exactly what to do against that. Things are not looking good for Hawk. Again, he doesn't punish the Hell Sweep.
He might just be like extremely frazzled, and this is gonna be good for him.
Oh, this is so much damage. But Hawk is gonna wake up with Dark Legacy, so he's got the chance for the comeback. Is he gonna try and get the lethal hit mix-ups? Oh no, he's not gonna get the chance.
No, gets shoulder barged into losers bracket. It's unfortunate.
Yep, can't beat Hilda when she's got the power of all this beautiful artwork on her side.
Absolutely,
on screen now.
just bury me with my money. Unfortunate for Hawk, but absolutely well played by Frieden as she advances through into round 4 probably. But round 3 matches will be Mercy Main, another Hilda against Lionide. Lionide is one of the UK's what's the word I'm looking for?
Degenerate.
UK's favorite Zhanghua. UK's favorite.
Yeah,
he is sort of like one of the people's champion because at the time, no one really thought much of him. But you see him now, and he is knocking people like Dexus into losers. He is coming through on like really strong players like Arpia and strong players such as.
Well, we'll probably add a few more to the list.
Yeah, we're gonna add a few.
Carp,
to that list.
Maturino.
Okay, so guys, don't forget to donate to the Matrino. I believe it's exclamation mark Matrino in chat. I'm gonna try it out right now.
Donate.
Exclamation mark donate, probably.
Exclamation mark donate.
There we go. Yep, click on the link. Use the free EOS code. It's EOS
Side quests.
72, I believe. Is that?
I'm not sure
Someone correct?
if the guys hear me on stream, but guys, click the login button, then go to claim the code. It's easy. It's easier than before, so do it, please. Let's get the biggest prize pool we can get with such amazing features we have today, and let's continue to see some participants battling for the top 8 of EOS Season 7.
Yeah, excellent tech from Lionide in chat, by the way, right there. Got the 2 link side quests, so just fill those out real quick. Got a little bit of time before the next game starts, so go ahead and get that free money into the prize pot.
Absolutely. Don't even have to donate your own money. You can donate free money. You know, you don't have to go to your grandma and be like, "Grandmother, I would like for you to give me money so I can donate to these players." And then she'll look at you with a really fragile face and be like, "Here you go, Shani. Here's to donate to these lovely players." And then
Tell Lionide to them all up.
Yeah. And then you'll feel really bad because you asked your grandma for money, but you don't have to do that. You can donate free money.
Yeah, you don't have to do that, but you can do that. So if you have a grandma who is getting into Soul Calibur right now, just
Grand Malibu.
Yeah, that well-known game.
But anyway, we're gonna get into Zhanghua versus another Hilda. One that's extremely safe, and the other is Zhanghua. That's also extremely safe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, got the difference. I'm really struggling here. Oh, okay, we got some Lady D.
Lady Dimitrescu.
Against Bright Red Zhanghua. Bright Red to match Lionide's fancy A rank.
So,
Okay, just starting off with a nice slug poking game.
We finally meet.
Stupid safe thing.
Little stale.
Oh, someone needs to mod in the voice lines. If we have the technology to do this beautiful European layout, we can get the Resident Evil voice lines too.
But a great start from Lionide, taking the first game rather comfortably from Mercy Main. I've just noticed that Mercy Main's opted to play Setsuka instead of Hilda.
Yeah, exactly. And we see the Setsuka come out occasionally from Mercy Main. But if things go wrong, which they might be so far, are we going to see a Hilda switch?
You can't.
I can't believe Lionide read the high horizontal with an AGI, but he didn't duck like a normal person would.
I mean, this is kind of like what we were discussing before during my set with Eternal Dragon, where I can duck strings like Talim's BK, but I can't react to Talim's Wind Charmer A plus B, which is like that I-40 low.
God, yeah, same. Well, I think I'm okay with it offline, but like, give me just 1 millisecond of latency, and I'm getting hit by it every single time.
The veggie slicer!
Wait, that wasn't even a legit setup. I'm pretty sure if she does the 6B, you can just roll it or crybaby or do anything.
Oh, you have a new setup, Garth.
Okay, I'll take it. Apparently it works.
Good GI.
Okay, we're going to see some soul charge shenanigans. Setsuka has a really strong soul charge.
We got just frames. We got umbrellas.
Oh, good spacing from Lionide.
Just narrowly evading all of the Virgil slices.
Yeah, and Mercy might need that second bar of meter now.
Doesn't get the lethal hit, but put in the blender. This is not where you want to be. But never mind. Sidestep full card 3K. And Lionide takes game 1.
Yeah, very strong showing from Lionide. And now we're going to see whether Mercy Main is going to stick with Lady D, or if we're going to see some Hilda.
Hey, he does have a lot of other characters that you can play as well. It's like he's shown how strong he can be with Amy, with Sophitia. But as we all know, I mean, Tira almost Setsuka.
Yeah, he's really committing to the Setsuka.
But also we've seen that, you know, Hilda is his one true main. You know, I think he's played Hilda as well. Hilda, Tira as well. But
yeah, I'm sure I've seen him on Twitch.
Yeah.
I feel like Mercy is haunted by the legacy of his name. So for those of you who hadn't heard, like, it comes from Mercy's Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
I get all these online games mixed up. Yeah, originally playing Mercy, who was really strong in that particular patch. And Mercy would still beat people with random other characters, but people would be like, still a Mercy main, by the way. Like, refusing to accept that Mercy is the better player. And I feel like this legacy is continuing in Caliber, where everyone's saying, oh, Hilda's so broken, you're only winning because Hilda. Then Mercy Main busts out his Sophitia and his Shatsuka.
This is the last thing you want to do against Shangwa because you just lost off your health.
It's literally 120 damage. It's up to 131 if you end up side turned. It's so stupid.
Like, yes, I pressed button. No, I've died.
Yeah, okay, so I think we're not going to see any more reversal edge ever after that.
Hey, it's like Zhanghua is one of those characters. If you absolutely do not play your cards right, you won't be seeing much of anything. You want to do a horizontal? Haha, AGI. You want to do a vertical? Haha, AGI. You want to do a low? Haha, AGI.
Yeah, AGIs for everything, and Lionide's so good with the AGI reads.
Absolutely. Oh, this is death! The grab into CE.
Yeah, really nice option there from Lionide, spending the meter, guaranteeing that he wins that round.
Stop me. The chuppy.
Right, Mercy's gonna have to make something happen now. 2 bars of meter.
Yeah, have you ever seen two moves that are just so ridiculously broken that they do not know how to interact with each other? Because that's 8A plus B and Zhanghua full crouch 3K.
Yeah. Yeah, the full crouch 3K probably deserved to lethal hit that, but not on Setsuka's watch. Oh, that's good damage.
Umbrella Shoryukens. Ah, this is the fucking
oh, good umbrella placement there. Really nice.
It wasn't the just remember. So it did cost Setsuke like 1 pixel, one pixel of bar.
Yeah, a fair price to pay if you're gonna win that round. Okay, this is gonna splat.
Good RI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's great.
Oh, tried to sidestep.
Gets hit by all the Virgil slices. The judgment cuts. Good 4-4-B.
Oh, Mercy's gotta be so careful. The comeback is happening.
I
that's
get
grab.
it!
And we've
I'm
got the
going to see!
Oh, deja vu. We've been in this place just last round.
Deja vu, I've been in this place before.
So yeah.
Knocked into Lucy's bracket, I don't know what to do. But as we say, strong, very strong showing from Lionide. And you know, your favorite Mercy main isn't knocked out just yet, having to climb through the losers bracket. So not over just yet. Meanwhile, Lionide climbs through, and now we have everyone's kind of favorite Taki against everyone's second favorite Tira. The first being Ails, because Ails is everyone's favorite Tira.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Poor Blade, living in the shadow of Ails.
To be fair, everyone lives in the shadow of Ails.
Well, they don't have to this tournament because Ails hasn't even signed up. So, you know, Ails is yesterday's news because now Blade of Flame is climbing his way up, but not if Baddie has anything to say about it.
Absolutely. But you know, Blade also one of those players that's really come into his own in the coming months. He's done really well. In the last couple of events, he's taken out some really strong players. As we've said, he's taken out players like Milo's, who's done extremely well at the what's it called again? Replay. Taken out the Evo champ, not once but twice. Fan Lee on the PS4 side.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Blade has been killing a lot of the PS4 tournaments, as well as consistently having a strong showing in all of these PC tournaments. And I feel he's one of those players who is undoubtedly a really high level and such a hard worker. But sometimes some of the results don't always reflect just quite how much he's capable of.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be really interesting to see, like, now that he's gathering more and more momentum, is he going to be able to get those results that we all know he's capable of?
Yeah. I mean, you know, Blade's movement is absolutely top notch. Like it's not quite Ails level, but it's almost there. His movement is almost Ails level.
Yeah. So interestingly, Baddie is sticking with the Huang pick. Used to see him on Taki, but I understand he's been enjoying Huang quite a lot recently.
Absolutely. I mean, Huang is a very, very fun and a very enjoyable character. Very, very complex. Has a lot to offer, but also has a lot to manage as well. And there's that.
Oh my god! Oh no, he gets the conversion.
When the RNG hits right, it doesn't half hit right.
Oh, and he's got the soul charge in round 1. Okay, the 2A, close it out. Blade getting a little bit too greedy there. Baddie saying nope.
You know, Huang's 2A, definitely one of the better 2As in the.
So such a strong start from Baddie, just like last round.
And opting to go straight for -9. Like they say that, you know, -9 Huang is a way of life, and there is no one who embodies this anymore than Baddie, because this is gonna take the game.
Yeah, the full damage is enough to kill. Okay, but Blade has managed to RNG his way up to 7 mood changes.
And you know, Huang now at also -6, but you know, he's put himself at like a severe crippling disadvantage at being at half health. But this is often why you see Wang players are often going for the green aura, as this restores health. But it's not going to matter because Tira now in Coda and is stocked up with so much power. And
Yeah,
there is
Coda against half health Wang. But she only needs 3 hits to kill him because he's at -9. What's the last? Oh, I'm going for the lag low, cheeky.
But you know, this was really smart from Blade as well to expend the Coda throw, put him back in Jolly, because the next time that he gets the Coda switch, he's gonna go straight into Coda once again.
Okay, this should splat. Oh. Okay, Soul Charge versus Soul Charge. Anything could happen here. Here come the mid-horizontal break attacks. Good block from Baddie.
And
Oh,
there
wow.
it is! Blade
Yeah,
just
playing
comes
roulette.
back to ground.
Yeah, that looked so strong for Baddie in the first 2 rounds, but you've got to remember how these mechanics interact with each other. Baddie was constantly losing talismans and putting his health lower and lower each round. Meanwhile, Blade was playing the long game. He was building up those mood changes so he could have Coda. So even though Baddie absolutely steamrolled in the first 2 rounds, Blade really understood his win condition, which was the long game. It was to build those stacks, let Baddie lose his life force with all the talismans. And that facilitated that 3-round in a row comeback from Blade.
And we are back at the same stage. I wish there was a way that this stage could just absolutely be banned. But
The stage is so annoying for like if you're fighting against Tira as well, because she can start the round with a taunt every time.
yeah,
Or run in slide kick and get the mood change. That's huge, getting Gloomy right at the start.
absolutely. But you know, both players have their game plans set right at the start. You know, Baddie's still opting to go for the life force, the life force aura.
Oh,
Doesn't
stays on the
quite-
ground. That was so much damage for staying on the ground. Oh, that wasn't a natural combo.
I think Baddie just tried to press buttons. I think, you know, is back 10 B plus K, or is back 10 shenanigans are incredibly strong. Especially if you see that jumping rope toss.
Yeah, that's so obnoxious. He ends up on the other side of the screen.
Yes.
But you're not doing that in the middle of a tier 6 BB. Come on now.
You know what? With the character like Guang, whose potential is like still kind of like really untapped, it wouldn't surprise me if it would.
Yeah, it's like some of those spots where Gro can 6-6A. Like, you would be surprised. Wait, is this a tech trap? That must have been a solo
I
tap.
think he was expecting it to wall splat.
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
But there's a thing with like screw launches and low wall, and it is apparently hard coded that it is RNG. That if you get things like a screw launch on like a low wall, it's hard coded for it to be RNG if it was flat or not.
I mean, it does feel like that.
Yeah.
I find it hard to bleach.
I mean, it's apparently true. Like this is what like Incendiate had explained.
I feel like I'm going to need some proof of this.
I mean, Tira's 3A plus B, like working like once every 4 or 5 splats.
Yeah, but it might just be really, really specific positioning rather than RNG.
We've got the Falcon kicks. But still,
Oh, he's still around? Oh, Yep. Oh,
invisible.
wait. Okay.
But I like how Blade was just absolutely ready for both of them.
Yeah, he was ready for every scenario. I wasn't. That was one hell of a roller coaster of a combo right there. Oh my god. I need a moment to recover from that.
This is why you ban the stage. Because like if you look at that Griffin, yeah, the absolute tip of the nose has an extended hitbox. So this is what makes things look like as if it was a wall.
Oh, see, this is the reason I love that stage. Just moments like that when, like, within 5 seconds, you go between thinking that they're dead. Nope, they're alive. No, they're dead. No, they're alive. which is brilliant.
Well, that was a really strong showing from Blade as always. Baddie isn't knocked out just yet. He will be in losers, having to climb through the loser health, where players like Mercy Main are waiting, Hawk, probably others are waiting as well.
Oh, so losers bracket is actually looking pretty stacked. So we've already got Gilu in losers bracket, who is generally like such a strong player in these. I mean, he got knocked out by Kelorak. So Gilu, huge name in losers bracket, and possibly even more so, a huge name right now. Rosa, who was second place in last week's tournament, just losing out to Habaduba. Rosa has been knocked into losers bracket as well, where she's going to face Takaka Meow.
Ooh, that's gonna be a heartbreaker. These two are on the as the sailor of the sailor scouts that Valhani used to do. So it's gonna be a bit of a team kill. But Rosa, one of those players that also took out the Evo champ, and players such as Silas as well. And Silas is no pushover, especially with Raph. But right now we're gonna get Necrologen, the man who caused COVID against Lionide, the man who's going to cry so much that COVID stops.
Yeah, he's going to AGI his way out of COVID. Okay, so starting things off surprisingly small with just little pokes.
I mean, realistically, this is all Geralt can do, and it's just play really small, because this is not a fun matchup for Geralt at all. Like, no matter what Geralt does, Shangguo just does better and beats him in every regard.
Yeah, Shangguo is amazing at making like Geralt's style of play feel really scary, because she takes small caliber and turns it into big caliber. Like, she makes you think you're just playing a little poking game, and then bam, AGI, lethal hit, you die. Or like you'd use something that's -12, C punish, you die.
Yeah.
Like, she's so good at getting you into these little small caliber scraps, these little pokey games, and then just murdering you for it.
But even then, it's like, if you try and play like just a little bit safer than -12, and you try and play at -10, she still has an I-10A.
Very true. And an I-10
and
crouch grab as well.
I-10 crouch grab, yeah, absolutely. And you know, what makes Shangguo's AA extremely special as well, aside from being I-10, is the fact that it does go into SXS and then PXS, so she can start her PXS Vortex, which is really, really difficult to get away from.
Yeah, AA string in general, like, she's got two different extensions off it, as well as PXS. Okay, here's the big lethal hit, pushing Geralt towards the wall. Good block.
I think use soul attack. Like, Shangguo's soul attack and her soul charge in general isn't you see all too often, and that's what it leads to, taking unblockables.
Yeah, that's so cheeky. Cancelling the 6 KB combo early. And there's so much you've got to watch out for when she's in soul charge and she does that little cancel. Because Geralt was back turned, so she could have also gone for the throw. I don't think it would be a back turn throw necessarily, but it's still like a 50-50 that does loads of damage.
Yeah.
Or if you freeze up like that, you face the unblockable.
Yeah. So it was like, this is one of those matchups where your fundamentals and your read have to be so much better than your opponents. Because as we've seen, like, Shangguo can just blow you up for almost everything you do. Like, if you freeze up, I mean, her moveset is one of those ones where it's slow enough. Oh, the match has ended. So Shangguo has just AGI'd us from the lobby.
Yeah. We're social distancing from all the Necrologens. Okay, so first dot caliber of the game. But you got to experience dot caliber with our new beautiful layout, so it's not so bad. We got something nice to look at.
Yeah. Like this P2 Hilda that's on the screen right now, and man, it looks so amazing, so gorgeous.
Yeah, so beautiful. Yeah, unfortunately, Gilu, it's not currently publicly available, but we can just admire it in its beauty. And if me and Zero ever stop talking at some point, which is pretty unlikely because I do like to ramble, you might hear the announcer saying welcome back to the European online series.
So we're gonna
I'm
get
sure
back
at some
into-
point we'll have a pause and you guys can hear it again.
Meanwhile, we're just gonna pause right here and let these two duke it out.
Yeah.
As we said
Back in the
before,
forest.
yeah, like Necrologin's fundamentals and spacing have to be so much better than Lionide's, and this is almost next to impossible because Lionide, despite being able to blow you up for everything, also has really good fundamentals and reads.
Yeah. One thing I love about Lionide is that he just doesn't stop thinking about what the next plan is going to be. Like, if something he does doesn't work out and you stuff him out of it, he thinks so quickly and he's like, okay, I'm going to adapt, now I'm going to do this instead.
Oh, and he catches him on the back throw, and there we go, the 6-6 AB. What was that?
Yeah, trying to step on wake up and Lionide's ready.
But as you say, Lionide is one of those players that has plan A at the ready, and should it not work in that instant, plan B.
Yeah,
then
he adapts on the
he-
fly so quick.
Good bait down the Yidden!
Yeah, the tech crouch frames actually stop Lionide getting a punish.
Yidden, very strong, but you know, it does have very... What's the word I'm looking for? Very obscure weaknesses. As we say, you know, tech crouch is also has a really minute backsway, so this does sometimes cause moves to whiff at the worst of times. But meanwhile, Lionide getting every mix-up right and is just chipping away Necrologin's health. Just take your vaccinations. Get vaccinated.
Yeah, 1 shot, 2 shots. But really good whiff punishment from Necrologin in general. Like, one thing, like, you talk about this matchup being difficult, but one thing Geralt does have over Xianghua is that range. So Necrologin's did a good job of playing the mid-range, getting the whiff punish, getting the huge damage by the wall, by the way. That was only like 2 hits.
Misses,
the grab.
he misses the wall. VGI and this. Oh, good VGI!
Oh my god!
VGI! This is going to be unscaled damage because it's a VGI combo.
I'll go for the reset. Yeah.
There it
as we-
is. The wake up odd.
Yeah, like we were saying when we saw Necrologin versus Monkey King, that odd, such a good round closer. On the 1A tech crouch, gets the lethal hit.
Oh, he tries to go for the cheeky reset with the unblockable.
Yeah, I like the idea. We're 4B into 4B.
That's
Oh
the
my
good
god.
whistle. I'm gonna be
I hate
4B
it
and then
when-
I'm gonna go for 4B again.
Damn, Necrologin, still showing signs of life.
Putting in the work.
Yeah, 1 apiece. We're gonna go into the final game.
To the European Online Series.
So now it's a battle of who's gonna AGI the other, who's gonna space out the other, you know? Who's gonna I-10 the other? The only problem is that Xianghua gets all of these for free and Geralt has to spend meter.
Yeah, Geralt does have the spacing though. Like, he's got same sort of fundamental pokes as Xianghua, but with more range. Like, he's got more range on his 2A, more range on his AA, even though it is 2 frames slower, more range on his BB. So let's see if Necrologin can use that range, use the spacing. Or is Lionide going to get to do Lionide things?
We're going to
nice.
end with the PCB.
Very hard to whiff punish that move, because it can cancel into an AGI. Oh, didn't whiff punish the PXS AA though.
I'm gonna mix up all of it. Don't ever reversal it, Xianghua.
Oh my god.
He did crash under the 6B.
Yeah, Iggly? Nah, I'm just taking that here. That is the most beautiful counterplay I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god.
Can someone in chat please clip this?
Yes. I need to see that again.
Without the 4B tech crouch.
I don't care whether Lionode wins or loses. Like, there's no way that we're gonna go uphill from that.
Oh, like, if there was ever a way to set in mental damage, that's what it would be.
Yeah. This is what Tilt looks like.
And
But apparently not.
Yidden-
Necrologian actually not going on tilt and winning the next round.
He's also managing his meter really well, because like at this point you would not see Geralt with like more than one bar, or like always half a bar.
Yeah. But Lionide, he didn't believe in the 6BB there. That could have been a reverse ring out. But he's going to take the pressure instead.
Good delay on the back 10 2K.
Oh, get stuffed out of the meter. I-10 AAs. And the retracking on SXS A plus B.
This is, for all intents and purposes, another horizontal.
I mean, it's an A plus B button, so I never know with those ones.
Yeah. And Lionide constantly taking the A plus the 1AA under R tech trap.
Oh, this can't ring out, but it's nice damage and Xianghua by the edge. I sense a 6BB coming.
I said to see. Ooh, minus 16 no punish!
Could have been huge. Okay, so we're going into the final round of the final match.
Well, as you say, it's still showing signs of life and still showing signs of great fundamentals as well.
Oh, wow! AGI in the second hit of the 6k. Oh, this might win.
Charge.
No, it's not going to win.
And this is kind of like the sometimes it's the thing you don't want to do against Geralt, because if you have soul charge, you technically give Geralt a soul charge as well with the 4p lethal hit.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous game. Oh, that could have been a CE punish.
Oh, I think it's dead.
This is going to be CE. That is going to kill absolutely. Geralt not able to spend the meter.
Use Jarl's meter. But very well played to Necrology, not out just yet, as we say. Is still in the loser's bracket, but Lionide will be advancing through once again. Phew, he says. That was easy. that little old Dampier thing where he's just like breathing heavily in pain and he's like, that was easy.
Yeah, we all believed it. Okay, so looking at the bracket, winner's side looking pretty stacked now. Lionide is going to go on to face the winner of Habaduba versus Blade of Flame. Habaduba being our current reigning champion of the EOS Season 7, having won the previous tournament.
He knocked out Texas in Grand Finals.
I think it was before Grand Finals last week.
Or was it before Grand Finals? Though?
Yeah, because Rosa made it to the Grand Finals.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think he knocked out Texas even beforehand. But I might have to double check the bracket. But either way, that's going to be one hell of a match to look forward to, and the winner gets to face Lionide. Then on the other side of winners, we've got Silent Joel, Kellerak, Silas, and Loz Kias. And we're going to jump into one of those games straight away. We're going to see Kellerak against Silent Joel up next.
Nightmare versus either Siegfried or Cervantes. And these are the two characters that Silent Joel has been known for. The early days of Soul Calibur 5 and Soul Calibur.
Yeah, another person who playing Siegfried back in the SC4 days even.
So it makes you wonder. It's like both of Joel's characters, Siegfried and Cervantes, have a really good matchup against Nightmare. And Kellerak is one of those that is extremely wild with Nightmare. But the way that Nightmare is, it suits his playstyle, because it's like if you don't know how Nightmare functions or what the counterplay is to Nightmare, then you do just get steamrolled by players like Kellerak, who will just go absolutely balls to the wall.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like, if you do not know how to deal with Nightmare, you are going to die so quickly. Whereas if you do know how to deal with Nightmare, you are still going to die so quickly.
No, you'll die, but just not as quickly.
Right, yeah. There'll be a few more seconds on the clock.
But this is also great knowledge from Joel as well, knowing that a lot of Nightmares, what they tend to do is they want to get in as soon as possible and then just do the stuff, and 6-6B is at the heart of all of it. and then you want to press a button, and then Grimstride A, and then you either get counter hit or die. Guys, but Joel knows straight off the bat that by doing wall rising, this counters a lot of Nightmare's counterplay. Gets hit by the reverse ledge K.
Yeah, probably the best option. Oh, and a break attack, slamming straight through the body. Yeah, because of that reversal edge K, that is what gave Kelorak that break attack. Joel not able to bubble his way out of all his troubles.
And as you say, like Nightmare's reversal edge is incredibly strong, being one of the fastest in the game and having the widest hitbox in the game. And it builds so much meter, and it does feel like Nightmare just has like 4 soul charges per round.
Yeah. He's just perpetually in soul charge. He's got all the meter and the terror charge. But that time, Wake Up RE does not work out for Kelorak.
Once again, good tech patch 3 beta just to deal, and once again just to deal with Nightmare's stuff. And Kelorak having absolutely no chill, going straight for the soul attack. Again, this is also one of the... Oh! Go away! Come back another day! Don't bother me!
Oh, there we go, the drill to close it out.
This is also one of Nightmare's strongest tools that he possesses. If he is in Soul Charge and you get hit by 66k, you kiss your health goodbye. If you're not dead by the end of the combo, you're going for a ring out.
And speaking of kissing your health goodbye, oh my god. That was only like 3 hits.
Great read from Kelorak. Nightmare, as we say, when he has Terror Charge or Soul Charge, gains some of the strongest I-14 punishes in the game, whether it's standing or crouching, and gains absolutely 2 of the best I-16 punishes with 66k and the Soul Attack, like the longest ranged I-16 punish in the game, being able to punish things such as Helix 44B, which is minus 18 but has so much pushback that it's almost impossible to punish. And Nightmare being one of those characters that can punish it. We're gonna get back into round 2. And
Yeah,
Joel,
jumping straight into it.
yeah, Joel was like doing particularly well in trying to manage Kelorak. But as you saw, it's like Nightmare when he gets a single hit.
Yeah, this is so brutal.
Fall into the abyss now. Both players are glowing. Who's gonna spend this first? Wait, oh, he gets it with the 4A. Calls out the roulette.
Yeah, wow, what a hard call out, but it pays off. Oh, nice jump. Speaking of hard call outs.
And it's like that move right there, A slide B, is the key of how Siegfried just kind of deletes Nightmare's shenanigans, as it's Nightmare has difficulty dealing with players who duck, and difficulty with the players who sidestep as well. And this is one of those moves that has really strong range, tech crouch as well. But the main thing is that not only does it stop Nightmare stepping because of Nightmare's weird hitboxes, but it busts out armor. It busts armor as well. This is one of the strongest armor busters that Siegfried possesses.
Yeah, controlling the mid-range with that A-slide B and the AGA. Really strong against Nightmare, just to not get steamrolled from mid-range. Good bait. Okay, Nightmare still trying to avenge his father. Go. There's that long-range I-16. Oh wow, 3B just hits. So much damage. Oh, AGI, the attempt to whip punish.
Oh, it's dead.
By the wall.
It's dead.
Yep.
No, that's not guaranteed. Joel must have pressed a button.
Why would you press a button at minus 14?
I mean, he was dead regardless, but that would have possibly given him a chance to survive.
Yeah. I thought he was dead, but yeah, you're right, he wasn't in Wall Rising K range, but he died anyway.
No, he was in Wall Rising K range, but he opted to go for Wall Rising.
Oh no!
Oh, we saw
I
the-
nearly died.
Joel's life flashed before his eyes.
Yeah.
Doesn't step the 6K.
What? He's just standing there. Oh my god!
Oh, Joel, regaining his composure, goes for the broken 2-2A.
Yeah, absolutely.
We
He
talked
just
about-
stood there during the 6-6K and probably thought, wait a minute, I could have just stepped in 2-8 to kill him. I'll do it now instead.
I'm not gonna step during your most strongest thing that I can step. I'm gonna step now.
Yeah, playing the long game.
But speaking of things or tools that sidestep and tech crouch, which are like two of Nightmare's bane. 2-2A from Siegfried does all that and is safe with range to boot as well.
Yeah, Siegfried is definitely a character with the options to deal with some Nightmare shenanigans.
Absolutely.
But can't deal with that damage, oh my god.
What is damage when you're the character that has the I-12 and the 3K?
Yeah, I mean, they have a similar 3K.
Except one kill step and the other does not kill step in one direction.
I don't know, I've been tracked by both of their 3Ks. Oh wow, that's
Big
a lot of
call out.
damage.
Yeah. The Storm of Blood. And Joel once again getting such great mileage out of the tech crouch.
Oh, what a punish.
Oh, goes for the reset. And catches him ducking, expecting Joel to duck for the night behind Sensei.
Yeah, very nasty mix-up when your back's to the edge like that.
No duck on the 6AA. Oh, tries to go for the online lethal hit. The online lethal hit.
Lots of chip damage adding up.
And Joel is just getting overwhelmed by everything Kellerak is throwing at him.
Yep, oh, and he spent his Dark Legacy, so it's gonna be tough. Oh my god, who does that?
Call out with CE!
Who does that? Just duck it. Just duck it and do your lethal hit while rising B.
Why duck it when you can CE it?
Oh my god, Kellerak, you maniac.
And Kellerak one round away from advancing through and knocking Joel into loot.
There's the
That's
ace
a
by B. Oh, but Kellerak loses the meter this time. He got a little bit too cocky for the
Oh, this
previous
might be
one.
over Star Ring out. Was not in
Nah,
range.
not quite.
Oh wait!
Oh, that's a
There
winner!
it is!
Jesus.
Very strong showing from Kellerak. Very
Kellerak.
well played.
Yeah, but good stuff from Joel. Might not be the last that we've seen from him, because he's obviously on form, having pushed out Rosa into the losers bracket in his previous game. So perhaps we'll see more of Joel.
Hopefully, or he might just drown in losers.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. But until then, we'll still be keeping an eye on Habaduba versus Blade of Flame and Silas versus Los Kias as the two remaining matches to decide who gets into the top 8 on winner's side.
Meanwhile, in losers, Horseface versus Mercy Main, Afflatus Misery versus Algenon, Mental versus Spartan Tigra, and Gulu versus Rosa, and the winner of that will be facing Necrologen.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. We've got a French match. Gulu and Rosa, two really strong players that I would have expected to see go really far. So, interesting that we're seeing that so early.
But right now, we're going to be getting Sai versus Laz Wrath versus Talim. Two characters that, if they whiff punish, are plus.
Yeah, if they whiff, you still have to keep guessing. Am I going to get lethal hit if I try to punish this? But also two players who play very often, so they know these weird interactions between their characters.
Yeah.
So not much can surprise Silas and Los Kias when it comes to this matchup.
You know who is going to be surprised? Us.
Me? Yeah. Absolutely. I think I could like be a fly on the wall during their session and watch like hundreds of games, and I would still be surprised every single game.
And we do get to see the friendly interactions between Sai and Loz being such good friends as well.
Yeah, between Loz and Uncle Mickey.
Help me, my uncle. We need pee-pee.
Oh man. Phantasm just trying to get them to go.
Yeah, like, Sai, you must do the do as you do the caliber.
Yep, Uncle's gone on a break apparently.
I don't know, man.
He's gonna take that as a challenge. Okay. Here we go.
Have you heard of the Scottish bee? But we are gonna get Raph versus Talon. One as an I-10, one as an I-12. Both tech crouch. Probably.
Everything in this game tech crouches.
Not Nightmare.
Especially Nightmare.
No.
You just 6/6 Ks you when you die.
Oh, true.
Oh, there's an interesting shenanigan right there. These characters cannot be whiff punished. Okay, our first whiff punish of the game. Let's go.
And Sai immediately starting off with a lethal hit! Great tech crouch with the 4B. A great tech crouch with the 3B as well. And Sai comfortably taking game 1.
Yeah, and because of that lethal hit he got early on, that's already a bar of meter in Sai's favour.
Yeah, and we've seen how strong Sai can be with 1 bar of... And there it is again! There's the...
Oh, the Twitch duck. Oh, Sai being a little bit too ambitious with that punish. Nearly got another lethal hit punish.
There's the first 3A. He only needs 2 more to get that really strong 3A lethal hit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's the second
Oh, he
one.
goes for the reset. The AB to kill, that was stylish as fuck.
But now Sai stocked and locked with lethal hit 3A. So if Talon wants to step, you're going to be in for a world of hurt. Speaking of worlds of hurt, where did he go?
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't go straight for the wall combo?
Yeah, Loz trying to push his way out of the edge.
Ooh, good spacing.
Yeah, I'm loving Sai's spacing throughout this game.
Good punish on the -12. Oh, press his buttons, trying to catch him out.
Yeah, you're not gonna see there.
You're not going to be pressing anything there, except for G, says Sai.
I mean, it wasn't the worst call. Like, Sai could have gone into Shadow Evade.
And that would have probably either evaded or AGI. You never know with this character.
Yeah, these guys know the interactions better than we do. I have no idea what's going to happen when Talon presses CE and Raph is doing Raph things.
Yeah. But we are entering the giant Dorito stage.
Yeah, here we go.
So much space, so much area to cover, so little walls, but so many ring outs possible.
Yeah, I like this stage. I feel like I never get to play on this stage. Random Select just doesn't give me this one ever.
Like, ooh, quick call out.
Yeah, I like that. But Loz just holding all of this pressure. Oh, just kick him in the face. That's one way to get in.
And so I immediately ready with that sidestep 3B. And this is another thing with Talon as well, and that is just setting up the force blocks into mix-ups, and this is really tricky to deal with unless you know what's coming. But Sai knows what's coming and takes it.
Yeah, Raph is a character who's very hard to use reversal edge against, which is a huge part of Talon's game plan.
But you know, Talon, one of those characters are having been blessed with the reversal edge cancel.
Yeah, but it seems like Sai has really good answers for that cancel. Going for the sidestep into 214B. Oh,
this might be a
nice.
ringer.
Great finish.
I think it's a ringer, and
Oh,
it's
not quite!
just 1 millimeter out of range. And
Lars now has a chance.
sidestepping like a maniac, does not want to get hit by Talon's beat, especially
Challenge the
with
meter. That's... Okay, so Silas still wins the round, but at the cost of a Varameter.
he'll get it back. Is not that far away from getting it. Like every move he make, every hit he does is a step towards getting that meter back. And Silas and combined with Raph is one of the characters that will just break and is almost there.
Oof.
GI. And there we go. He's locked and stocked.
Using the 4-4A.
Oh, doesn't get the tech drop.
Oh, good punish on the back turn B there. Loz has nearly 2 bars of meter. He's going to have to spend it soon because this is going to do so much damage.
Straight into the soul attack.
Okay.
Wait, is that a punish? Yeah,
No, it's minus 12. And Silas just poking Loz in the face to secure that round.
Moving on into grand finals. Grand finals into top 8. Never mind me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
so
ahead of
hyped for
yourself.
watching matches like grand finals.
I mean, if Sai does make it to grand finals, then you can be like, yep, called it, told you so.
You know, he will have to climb through players.
Yeah, he's going to have to beat Kellerak if he wants to get there.
Oh, absolutely! Like these two play a fair bit as well, and Sai knows the Nightmare matchup kind of like really, really. Like if you even think about doing a drill, you're gonna get.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like no. You've got the pad in your hand. And I'm 6. Lethal. Never mind.
Yeah, actually we're seeing a lot of these players who fight each other all the time. Silas, Lars, Kellerak, Lionide. Like this slowly and suddenly changed from being EOS Season 7 to being another sweaty set between these guys. And if you guys aren't aware of the sweaty sets, make sure you follow Takaka Meow. She streams a ton of their games, and they do, like, sometimes they do the hardcore sweaty sets. Yeah, version 2.0, let's go, it's starting right here. But while I'm doing the plugs, we're going to have, sorry about that, we're going to have the next EOS tournament in 2 weeks from now. Next week it's going to be SWO, hosted by Elf. So, sign up to the SWO Dojo event. That'll be next week. And also EOS coming back the following week on September the 19th.
Definitely sign up. You know, the more people that sign up, the more points you get. The more prizes you could possibly win if you win.
Yeah, if you want that t-shirt, you gotta sign up.
Yeah.
So let's jump into the next match now.
Haba, who we've seen last tournament, take out players like Dexus and Rosa coming out on top. Really, really strong Halmaru. Halmaru, one of those really weird characters that, although is a 3D character in this game, embodies a lot of 2D mechanics. And you know they've been incorporated so well into this game, but it's like a lot of people don't Halmaru to understand what these interactions are.
Yeah, this is a really interesting matchup in general. Okay, Blade Guess is right. Yeah, such an interesting matchup because one huge strength to both of these characters is their backstep. So they both play the mid-range so well.
And we just saw it like right then. The Habit just like or G 4 times and it's already...
Yeah, like if both of them choose to backstep at the same time, they just suddenly end up on opposite ends of the screen, even on this stage.
Opposite ends of the universe.
Yep. I think they'll go so far around that they'll end up back in the same position. I keep saying we need a stage on Caliber that's like Snake, where you go through one wall and then re-emerge out the other. That would be so much fun.
Just have a massive like Ouroboros stage.
Yeah, that would be beautiful. Just remove Astral Chaos and replace it with that.
Yes. Or maybe. We have a stage like Astro Chaos, but instead of going through the wall, you're teleported to the other side and good parry, little hit!
Yeah.
Never mind me, guys! And have all the momentum on Haber's side right now. The whole game plan right now is just, I'm gonna back away, and then when you whiff, you're gonna get smacked by this huge damage.
Yeah, and even despite the Soul Charge, Blade only managed to get to 6 mood changes. He's still not coded just yet. There is one more bar of meter on Blade's side. He's gonna have to spend it really soon.
And it's really interesting to see how Haber controls the pace of his, not only of his own game, but of his opponent's game as well. Because up close, he often says that he will just either press buttons or he'll do a throw at -14. And then at times, like as you saw before, he will just press 4 and do a poke out and keep out 6B or jump 7A. And it's really amazing how he can just switch between them on the fly.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes him so incredibly unpredictable, and he's so good at conditioning you with the spacing game, with the long-range 6B poking game into backstep, to make you really feel like you have no control in the game, that everything you do is going to whiff. And once you feel like that, that just enables Haber to do exactly what you were saying, just go crazy, just throw at times when he shouldn't be allowed to.
Yeah.
But Blade, very good at doing the same thing. I think it's something these two players have in common. They're both very good at conditioning with spacing and patience.
I think the one thing that sets both these players apart is that Blade quite often likes to go for the hard read call out, whereas Haber will do the soft read, take the small rewards, and then go some.
Oh, but nice call from Blade, guessing around the mix-up. Oh my god, this is so much damage.
Blade set play is almost as infuriating as Haberduba's. Because if you don't know what's coming next, but no, great duck in the lethal hit. Like, if you don't know what Blade has up next and you make all the wrong calls, it does often snowball into you losing your health in the first 10 seconds. And this is kind of like I said before, like good 6P.
Oh, there's the mood change. This is gonna be big.
RNG hits right.
Oh, he steps the right way. Oh my god.
let me show you how it's done. Oh no.
Oh, that's a weird wall splat, but Blade capitalizes. What a round! Oh my god.
Great call out from Blade.
Also, yeah, that was the wrong way. He stepped left. He's supposed to step right, but it still worked.
I mean, here's the thing when it comes to. No, are we getting the mix up? He gets the mix up. Ooh, great call out from the parry.
Oh wow, I didn't know that works on a clash. Oh, good duck. Oh, not a good duck. I take that back.
It was a good duck, it just wasn't a good Tira.
Okay, one more hit. Good patience from Blade. Oh, it's my favourite overkill move. I love that so much. Both of them is so patient. Oh, misses the whiff punish though. Bar Rising A is such a good move. Haber's just remembered that he has Bar Rising A.
Oh no, it's all over now. Tries to call out the re-soul charge.
Yeah, I would have soul charged there, absolutely. Sliding kick, no mood change. Oh, but the launcher.
Flat. One more confirmed from Blade will do it. Oh, we got Max Rage has
Oh,
to do
rage
it.
explodes this early. Okay, hits airborne, still a huge amount of
And
damage.
just brings him back into the game.
Oh, that's so much. Yeah, so unsafe.
And as we say, this is one of those things where Haber will just do things and will just press buttons. Not a lot of people understand how his recoil cancel works, or his cancelling in general works. You think that just because it looks like a normal, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to punish it, and then before you know it, you can cancel into a D.
Yeah, just like a 2D game, those YOLO DPs are gonna hit you when you're not expecting.
Absolutely.
Online series.
Remember Algol's DP?
Oh yeah, that with the AGI and everything.
And AGI as well.
Yeah, it was like a mini ZAS CE.
I hated that move.
Yeah, same.
Oh, but we're gonna go back to the Bloodborne Dorito stage,
Oh yeah.
where both players now have all the room that they could ever ask for to press 4. Oh, rare footage of Haber pressing 6.
Yeah, it's learnt new tricks. Oh, good patience from Blade. Very hard to RE against Blade. He is a very patient player.
Absolutely. And we say that, Blade, one of those players that loves, absolutely, he thrives on making that hard read.
Haber just dancing in circles around Blade right now. Steps to 2k, but there's no whiff punish.
And they're playing extremely patient right now, opting to use the...
Yeah, like Tira can't stand and taunt at full screen because Haber does have a projectile.
The Senpu zone. Stacking up those lethal hits.
Oh,
Good
alright.
eye! Oh, we got 6B
Yeah.
doing 6B things.
Yeah. Now one of the fat characters. You're not going to be stepping all those 6Bs.
I mean, how is one of those characters that just converted the speed of his sidestep into his backstep?
Okay, but how is glowing red now? Got a few more moves for extra damage. Can Haber make the comeback?
Needs potentially 2 whiff punishes and he's won this.
Oh, but he's just going to get poked to death.
Like calling out the AGI, the GI beauty.
This is looking so even between these two players. We're one game apiece now, one round apiece.
He gets caught by the 2-2-AB. Good block on the 2-2-A. And Blade is doing so much work. So much work with Jolly Cheerer of all things as well.
Yeah, Jolly's very hard to use against Hal, who can space her out so well.
Just playing the absolute smallest of caliber, playing so compact, just using like 6 pieces. But now he's got Gloomy and going to party.
Oh, nice punish! Just bonks her all the way to the other end of the screen. And Blade only on 3 mood changes. It doesn't look like we're going to see Coda unless he gets a really lucky soul charge exchange. Okay, here it comes. Here's the attempt. Oh my god, this patience.
Haber just playing so much keep out right now, just backing away from. Oh! Baits out the clap.
Yep, such good patience.
My cheeks shall not be clapped. Straight to the solo attack setup. And Blade just turned it around!
Trying to get another mood change, maybe? Oh my god, that's an amazing punish.
It is a punish! Oh my
That's
goodness!
so good. Yeah, it's
How
minus
about
14.
this?
That was so clean. Blade has to be so careful now. One more hit. No!
He gets hit by this weekend! Oh my... Clutched it out!
Amazing play from Haber. Demonstrating that you can punish one of those moves that no one seems to ever punish. That is minus 14, the 6 AA of Tira. Sorry, Tira players, to reveal that secret. And Haber, with such clean matchup knowledge and general gameplay, manages to clutch it out against Blade.
Time for a break. Let's do the announcements and go to the break.
Okay, so we are going to move to a break now that we've got our top 8 finalised, or at least we've got the winner's side finalised. So the winner's side is going to be Habaduba, Lionide, Kellerak, and Silas, and we're just waiting on the loser's bracket to catch up, and we'll do that during the break.
Face Algenon, and the winner of Mental and Spot and Tiger will be fighting Blade. We're waiting on the winner of Necrologin and Rosa. Rosa beating Gilu, and one of those will be advancing through, and possibly Blade versus Mental. So
yeah, looking like a lot of very interesting games, so don't go anywhere. You've got a little bit of time though to check out the Matcherino, so make sure you do the login and claim on the Matcherino if you haven't done already. And of course, if you can find any money to throw into the pot, please do, because these players really do deserve it.
Absolutely.
And Phantasm's been in chat, spamming all of the links for you. So sign up to SWO, sign up to EOS, sign up to the other ELF event. Plenty to do in the break.
Mm-hmm.
It's already a break. Okay, yeah. So 10 minutes, guys. I'm not sure whether they can hear us or not. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Something wrong on the OBS. I don't see the audio source and I can't understand which one of them is causing this. Well, hello everyone. Yay. I'm still around. Coming back live soon. Stay tuned.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Glad you haven't gone anywhere because we're still here for a really good top 8. If you weren't watching in the first half, this is the EOS Season 7 second installment, and I'm still Holy Carp, and I'm joined by everyone's favourite villain, Zero.
I'm not the villain anymore. I'm just an retired dad.
Yeah, what a beautiful dad origin story. Villain turned dad.
I was once. Yeah, it's kind of like the story of Soul in Guilty Gear. Wife.
Yeah, soul
Wife
dad
fight
guy.
back. Wife fight back. Kill wife. Think about wife. Regret.
So much
Dad.
character development in just a few seconds.
But yeah, I'm still your favorite, not villain, I guess. But we, as you say, we do have a very interesting top 8. Not the usual people that you see, but people who are strong nonetheless. We've got Habaduba, Lionide, Kellarak, Silas, and over on the loser side, Horseface, Algenon, Rosa, and we're still waiting for Blade versus Mental. So, it's gonna be really cool. But, we'll be starting off with Haba versus Lionide.
Yeah, it should be an interesting one, this, because it's difficult for Xianghua to really get a lot of her game plan going with Hamaru having such good spacing, such good backstep.
So, I mean, yeah, like the backstep's so entirely good that, Shanghua's sole good backstep catcher 6-6B is made kind of useless.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a commitment throwing out 6-6B as well. So it really opens up a lot of play from Haba to do what he wants to do.
Lionide, one of those characters that likes to, especially with Xianghua, make all the reads possible and just get into your head. But Haba is very fundamentally sound and is pretty good at making reads and just getting in your head as well.
Yep, like right there, just YOLO DP, just like a 2D game.
Yeah, if you don't have very much 2D experience, it's one of those moves that just takes you by surprise. And playing quite dearly for it.
Oh,
Speaking of
big lethal hit.
we got the lethal hit A plus B6.
On the tech trap again.
Zhang Hua having a really strong post AGI game as well, where she has one move that just charges straight forward at you with the break attack, and then she has another move where it's just the same but faster. Oh, we got 90!
Yes, I love that as an answer. But oh, she somehow techs out that. Oh my god, how that? He has every response ready. Oh, that was such a clean round. Such beautiful counterplay throughout.
Like 9G is pretty, like in general, it's pretty good. But you know when Zhang goes to moves like PXS, you can just jump over this and like staunch more than all other options.
You'd be surprised how much 9G beats. Oh, and the beautiful ARI.
We're clapping people, man. We clap. Good sidestep. Stacking up the lethal hits.
Oh, too early with the CE. Oh wow, I'd lost both bars of meter. That's so unfortunate.
Both bars of meter and all 3 rounds. Catapulting Habaduba to be ever closer. Carrying on into winners finals. Or winners semis, sorry.
Yeah, and that was a very tough move to punish at the end there, Haba using the Warrior Focus KA. Because Xianghua, she can AGI the second hit, but she has to guess that he's going to do the second hit.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Mario his own Hell Sweep, but the Hell Sweep comes with its own mix-up as well.
Yeah, you got to guess how you're going to punish it. But Xianghua has the same thing from SXS. She's got her own low hit into a mid that she can do if she wants.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's just like a very, very non-committal option. That's really good either way. But this is a really strong defense from Habago with punish.
Yeah, oh, but it's not enough to kill. No punish on the 3B. Nice jump. Haba with some really nice options against PXS. On the parry!
It's stuck.
Beating Lionide at his own game! Oh, here comes the JFs. Okay, you got like 5 or 6 of them. Still pretty good. Sliding kick that close to the edge, that was so risky, Haba. Oh, is this going to be a reverse ring out?
Not quite!
He just survives!
That's another thing with Xianghua as well. Like, she has tools for practically every situation she can put. If you want to roll, she's got a lethal it. If you want to duck, she's got a lethal it for it. You want to whip a high, she's got a lethal it for it.
Yeah, if you want to do any move, she'll AGI lethal hit. Oh wow, Lionide's been so unlucky with this meter usage. Gets stuffed out of another box.
Oh, there it is!
Working as intended, apparently.
Just absolutely setting the tone of how this game is. You know what? I'm gonna take a drink. Fire.
You know, take a drink for what? Sorry.
He's gonna take a drink, and you're going to eat fire.
Yeah.
I wish you the worst luck. Habaduba having a curse mirror and saying no you. Because in truth, everything that could have gone wrong for Lionide went wrong.
Yeah, it really did. And such an insulting way to beat Lionide. Really just did what Lionide is good at, but better than him in that game.
Yeah.
Like, Haba just had all of the parries and all of the jank, which are things that usually Lionide is so on top of and so able to control.
It's like that meme where it's like, who are you? I'm you, but better.
Yeah, I'm imagining the Kermit version now. I'm new, but bitter. Okay, but the dream's not over for Line-Eyed. He goes down to losers bracket.
Where he'll be facing the winner of
Horseface versus Algenon.
Horseface and Algenon, yes. Rosa prevailing over Necrologen to be in top 8. Mental prevailing over Blade. So we have not one but 2 Hamaru's in top 8.
Also, that's for the second time in a row, because last week both Hammer and Mental made top 8. So for 2 weeks in a row, we've got a 25% Halmaru pick rate in top 8. How crazy is that?
Absolutely, but we have right now we have Sai versus Kelorak. Very interesting matchup, to say the least. Raph versus Nightmare, and it is in the fact that there is nothing in Nightmare's toolkit that Raph cannot punish, and that Raph cannot lethal it for. But meanwhile, on the other hand, there is almost nothing in Raph's toolkit that beats armor.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Raphael's so dependent on all of these small multi-hit pokes, which armor's just gonna eat up so quickly.
Absolutely. The very few ways that he has to beat armor are things like 3B, 6B plus K, which are the standard damage move. Throws, lows. But on the other hand, how Raph typically beats armor is beating the armor on frames. Armor starts up on frame 10, and Raph has a lot of ways to beat frame 10 moves.
Oh, and he can punish the explosion, as we just saw there.
The explosion is minus 14.
And Raph is always in range to punish that.
Absolutely. And as we see, Raph just absolutely making that rolling that steamroll.
Here's an opening for Kelorak. Whoa, what was that side
It
step?
was an opening for Kelorak, but it was an opening for Sai instead.
Yeah. Kelorak saw the opening and he was like, I'm gonna bolt to this end of the screen.
And this is also something that Sai is really good at as well. And that's another thing that Sai is...
Yeah, what a beautiful start to the round.
Like there is no sort of specific thing when it comes to Sai. It's just if you whiff something, you're gonna get lethal by a 4-6 lethal hit. Like it's not even a 4-6B or a 4K that Sai is good at. It's just 4-6, and you're gonna get hit by this regardless of what you.
And Silas's counterplay in general is so strong.
Absolutely.
Like, even when Kelorak whiffs something and Silas isn't sure if he can punish it, he's ready to just deal with the stance that he whiffed into. This is such nice gameplay, such nice defense.
Absolutely.
And Kelorak kind of not getting to use that bar that he could have spent in the previous round. Oh, but he's going to run in an armor.
And there it is
There
again.
we go, right there. A situation where most people would just get greedy and try to punish.
No, it's not.
Not quite.
Just a millimeter off. No, as often as we talk about Nightmare having the best ring out carry in the game, Raph is kind of up there as well.
Yeah, if Raph gets like a big lethal hit, especially in Soul Charge as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was such a rapid comeback from Silas in that round.
But we do often talk about when Raphael whiffs, he's not entirely unsafe because he can go into stance, he has moves that hit behind him, he has an AGI as well, and he can cancel. So it's like you have to think, quite possibly 2 to 3 steps ahead, and do the option that's either right or do the option that covers everything at once. And this can be quite difficult to do, especially against a player like Sai, who is always on top of everything, always ready for the next move, always ready for what you, and is just piling on all the mental games, all of the reads that he wants to do on you.
Yeah, and the situation we were just talking about happened at the very start of the round there. Raph can whiff that 6-6B, but you have to be so careful with how you respond to it.
Yeah.
Oh, drops the combo and gets punished for it.
And it's like you often see Sai play quite small, but at the rapid rate at which he plays, that small looks extremely big.
Yeah, Sai knows how to capitalize. So he may be playing small poking games, but as soon as he gets the right read or you whiff something, it's gonna hurt for you.
Yeah. And you know what? With the way he plays, it's incredibly frustrating that you want to press a button, you want to get him off you, but with the way Sai plays and the speed that he plays at, the pace he keeps up, it's very difficult, and you end up quite potentially a good chunk of your life just rapidly and just like this as we.
And the 3A leaflet is locked and loaded, spends it early.
No, but drops the combo. But you know, it's only been how many seconds? 5, 10 seconds? And never mind, he's gone.
Oh.
He's gone.
Yeah. Good choice to just step 2G there. And Kelorak's barely had a chance to play. Okay, he's gonna go.
I mean, as we say, and down range 4-6K lethally.
Oh no, you picked the wrong 4-6.
Hitbox is looking as intended.
Okay, but Sai gets his 4-6K now. Oh, this is a nasty mix-up. Again, calling out the soul charge.
Just hammering away that 3A. This is one of those that is incredibly good against Nightmare because it's -12 and it functions as a step killer. And it has tech-crouching frames as well.
Oh.
But also Sai doing the correct option as well in just dealing with Nightmare's night lower stance shenanigans, especially at the corner, where if you roll, well, if you stay on the floor, you can't get hit by night lower stance A. You can't get hit by night lower stance B. But if you roll, you only get hit by the first hit of night lower stance K, and Nightmare whiffs the second hit, and you are free to punish. So great knowledge from Sai as well, in that regard.
Yep, great knowledge throughout. Like, Sai's defense and punishment was so on point that game.
Yeah, Sai will be advancing through.
Yeah, all the way to winners final.
Yeah, the dream isn't over yet for Kelorak. You know, where people wish for Nightmare to get nerfed if he wins, but also, you know, kind of buff Nightmare.
No, not this again. The only one positive thing we can take from potentially no support from Caliber in the future is that at least no more Nightmare buffs.
We will buff our own Nightmare.
No, we will not.
We're gonna go to Scuffle. We're gonna make our own buffs.
Not this again. Oh, Nightmare is going to become like one of Violent Vodka's modded combo videos. Oh, I hate it. Okay, so let's move swiftly on away from Nightmare buffs and never go back there to the next game, which is Photon against Algenon, who has climbed all the way through losers to make the top 8.
Bull rushing through losers hell, just making that climb, and he's going up against Algenon Setsuka, who has also been. But unfortunately, for one of them, it's gonna end here.
Yeah, Photon, someone who also got top 8 in last week's EOS, so definitely a very strong competitor with a lot of momentum right now.
Oh yeah, we had a double Astroth in top 8 as well, didn't we?
Oh yeah, Brandstar made it too, didn't he?
Yeah.
So there you go, 50% of the characters were Astroth or Haomaru.
Are these two low-key top 10 characters?
Clearly. Oh, nice Umbrella Punish.
Absolutely. That's also good knowledge as well. Like, all of Astroth's Poseidon Tide spins are either like the first hit safe, but the following hits afterwards are like -16. what makes it tricky to punish is that he has the ability to move, but as he does. But great knowledge from Algenon. And this is where Fountain is at his strongest, just throwing in all those mind games. If you duck with the low grab, huge damage off throws.
No whiff punish though. Nice punish on the grab though.
And Fountain is going ham with those low grabs. This one of those moves that's also safe on whiff.
Oh no, that's huge damage.
Counted to 5, but he survives and he's dead.
Yep, so dead.
Trying to teach Astroth to count, but he's only 2 years old.
Yeah, that's true. This is basically child abuse.
Ah, you can't beat me because I can't count.
Oh, nice. God damn it. I can't count that amount of damage that just happened right there.
Dick crashed under the 236A. Oh wait, this is dead. Oh, he ducked under. He saw it coming.
Yeah, I think maybe just out of range.
Oh, but
He tries to again. That's so unsafe. Don't use April's B, just punish that. Okay, nice umbrella. Good punish.
No, he drops combo. That bit doesn't matter. He clutched it out with the poker to go under the.
Yeah, Algenon very nearly gave the lifeline for the comeback. Good counter hit confirm here. Nice damage. Oh, that's too slow with the combo.
Now stuck with all three reflections.
Yeah, that's true. Fountain has to be really careful not to get lethal hit by the soul attack here.
Opting for the spin to win. Oh, good bait! Gets it with all the Virgil slices, all the judgment cuts.
Oh, but he forgot about the third hit!
He just hammed out! He just hammed out!
Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That soul charge string is nothing you need to be scared of. You just duck the second hit every time.
Not words.
But what if they don't do the second hit and then just do it again?
I mean, I don't think the stagger pressure is even that strong.
Oh, fair enough then.
Compared to what else Setsuka has in soul charge.
Yeah.
But I can't knock it because it worked. So clearly something went right.
Algenon 1 game up and potentially 3 rounds away.
Starting it with a big counter hit.
Oh,
That was
tries to go for the fiery bear hug.
Oh, good crouch grab.
Good TI.
Okay, Setsuka's now the grappler.
Already a better grappler than Astroth.
Oh, this is so close.
Oh, and gets the Titan bomb.
Yeah, good choice mixing it up from Fountain. Last time he killed with a throw, it was the back grab. This time he went with the forward grab. Stepping around the armor.
But also, very good use of using the umbrella as well. As like it's incredibly fast, does enough damage to punish the armor, and it track crouches as well.
Yeah, the YOLO umbrella is actually working out quite nicely.
And it's like it's minus 16.
No, it's really unsafe. It's either 20 or 22, I think.
Oh, minus 22. So Astroth could actually get like a really fat punish. If,
Yeah, it's the twister that's only minus 16. People forget that the umbrella is super unsafe.
Yeah. I think it might just be like the it blocked them. But no, we're not gonna hit the wall. No, there's a 4 for the impossible 3B. That right there was going to be the horse face special.
Yeah, too ambitious. And Algenon's just sidestepping around Fountain. See, that was like 4 in a row sidestep verticals.
I mean, I think because Fountain must have seen that, you know, any hit that he'd have landed on the wall or by the wall was going to potentially be the game for him. And especially with how much damage 6B can deal. Right up on Algenon's side.
Often fishing for some kind of wall splat, but it's not going to happen.
Algenon 1 game away from advancing through. Backing away. Has all the reflections, so if he gets 1 minus 16, I was gonna say if he landed 1. Oh, gets the counter!
Sorry. Oh, this is so much damage. Oh, and there's the second hit. No one knows about the second hit.
Wait, is this death?
This is not quite.
Not quite, but one more, it'll do it, there it is!
Nice. So Algenon, the wild card, actually proving that he has what it takes, trying to make it all the way through losers.
And proving that, you know what, that Setsuka's step might not be as bad as...
No, I will have none of this. Setsuka's step sucks.
But well played to both Algenon and Fountain. But you know, this is the end of the road for the man with the horse atop his face.
2 top 8s in a row, so something to be proud of there.
So,
And I hope we get to see Horseface again next week.
I think you do still get those dojo points. It is a dojo event.
Yep, absolutely. So make sure you participate in these things. Like we said before, we got another one coming up in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And there is a SWO dojo coming up next week. So make sure you guys get on that if you want to get those dojo points, want to get that t-shirt.
We'll have Mental versus... This is another particularly odd matchup that you don't normally see. Halmaru versus Sophitia being like one of those characters that has kind of been abandoned in the latter half of Season 2 since they took away the strength of her soul charge, which was the Twin Angel Step A plus B.
Yeah, as soon as she got that, it's like so many people were jumping on Sophitia. Like, okay, all I have to do is yeah.
Yeah, but now that it's gone, there aren't very many people playing her. Sort of besides very dedicated players like B-Boy Skyzo on the PS4 side.
Yeah, just a couple of French Sophitia players still out there.
Yeah.
Also got Rosa going strong.
There's no one left aside from, Rosa. But yeah, Sophitia, one of those characters that really emphasizes on, with punishment, the defensive side of things. So, interesting to see how this matchup goes.
Yeah, I feel like the only time I've ever seen it is last week when we got Habatuba versus Rosa.
Yeah.
So if Rosa wins this, we might be seeing more Sophitia versus Halmaru. But let's see. Because Mental has been looking really strong recently.
Like, even in the last... good Dash Spring.
Yeah, this is a lot of damage.
It's almost dead! What's that damage?
That was all from a back turn B plus K as well. She just ended up facing the wrong way, booty bounce into Half-Life. GG.
Is this the new Kirik B plus K?
Yeah, apparently. Back turn K.
This is Season 3, please don't give this an AGI.
Okay, so much patience now. Mental does not want to get hit by another wall combo.
But this is also like really, really good use of Rosa using Sophitia 6 standing KK. Like in this patch, a lot of AAs have been on damage, but tools like Sophitia's KK still kind of acts like an AA, right? But it keeps the damage that it's always had.
Mm.
And,
Yeah.
and it jails.
And with the second hit being a mid-horizontal,
Yeah.
like, it makes it really hard to do anything if you duck the first hit or if it whips.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Sophia has like a lot of underrated moves. I think Sophie's 4B, 4K, and her Angel Step A plus B are so underrated.
Absolutely.
Then I guess 6xB into CE is also pretty good, because look at that damage. We're one hit away now.
It was a good confirm as well, because it was... But also, that was a really, really tough situation to be in as well, because she has a strong post-CE mix-up, or where you have to deal with either 4B or 1K, and you cannot do anything about it. You just have to guess right.
Yep, and then even if you guess right on the 4B, it's -2 on block, so you're really not out of jail.
Grouch.
Yes. Such a strong move, especially when you just need that last hit.
Yeah. Does it break guard as well?
Nah, I think it did in at release, but they got rid of that. Because when I was playing her in Season 1 when she was first released, I was just like 4B, 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 4B. Oh, what happened to your guard, bro?
Feels bad.
Yeah.
The second duck kind of is going so. We do get really cool artwork of Hilda.
Yeah.
I know people have their reservation on the character being extremely strong and extremely annoying to fight, but she is a really, really pretty character, and this artwork as well, just so gorgeous.
Yeah, I agree. Huge props to Phoenix, who was behind this artwork. Give Phoenix some love if you haven't already. Follow her. I think she's Okami_Boo on Twitter. Someone, if you're friends with Phoenix, plug her in chat. So Phoenix did all the artwork, and then we also had Baddie and Nashley working on making this mod come together with Phoenix's artwork as well, and also putting together all the overlays. Both of them doing all a load of the graphics as well. So can't give enough props to Phoenix, to Baddie, and to Nashley for making this beautiful overlay and this beautiful Soul Calibur mod happen.
And to the EOS team in general for being able to this himself to do that ever so smooth voice line.
Yeah, that's amazing that they managed to do that.
You reckon that they could ask Ebonic Play to get Keith Silverstein, Sasfob as a voice line as well?
That would be incredible.
Just as it is written. But meanwhile,
I do love how the voice actors just get involved in the community and play along. Keith Silverstein himself was wishing Zas a happy birthday as well.
Yeah. I think he is. Is he not also the voice of Shang?
Of who?
Zhongli.
Oh, Zhongli. Yes, he is. He's Zhongli. He's also the baddie in Persona 5.
All right.
Yeah, he's got such a nice voice.
But back to the match. Mental is doing. Might have lost the first round to Rosa. It's not over until the fat lady sings. Rosa's playstyle, one that's so simple yet so effective. Has the movement and the patience to bring it all out to its full potential.
Yeah, Rosa's defense is just incredible. She's such a patient player, like you said, and she really capitalizes on her punishes. Oh, but she was too late on that one. Oh, that was a funny interaction. Drop the punish, but it's okay, I'm going to make another punish happen. Oh, but she didn't punish the 2-2-AB.
2-2-AB, I feel, is one of those moves that people know you should punish, but as soon as it happens, because it's such a shock that you blocked it, you kind of just forget to. And there's a lot of moves that are like this as well. Oh, but this is gonna be death.
Yeah, that looks like the death range, but is he gonna survive in a pixel? Nah, it's gonna kill.
And Rosa now on the on set point to advance through, also to win this.
Yeah, she wants to fight the other Habaduba. The other Halmaru, Habaduba. I can't say both those things in one sentence without messing it up.
we just now associate how Maru with Habaduba. Oh, good
Nice
buddy!
stab.
Gonna drink the wine. And you know, even though it's been nerfed, Rosa still gets like really tremendous use out of that 668. Like, you know, it's still minus 12. It had the damage nerf, but you know, it is still a really strong move, and Rosa's still getting so much more mileage out of it.
It's awkward for how to punish it as well, because he doesn't have an I-12 AA. He's got a 6-6K or being 2A range, but he's about to die if he doesn't make a comeback on the 2A.
2A range!
Just as we were talking about how Maru's I-12s, Rosa's like, nah, I got a long range 2A as well.
Just for one split second, she borrows Geralt's sword. What was the range of that 2A?
Yeah, who gave a Geralt sword for that? Where did that come from? Rosa with the perfect knocking out Mental from this tournament.
And advancing through, where she has to fight Kellerak, the nightmare that is he the one that no it was who put Kellerak into losers? No, who put Rose into losers? Sorry. Oh, it was Joel.
Joel, yeah, Silent Joel,
who's no longer with us. So unfortunately, he can't do the double.
You make it sound like he passed away.
I should definitely rework on my vocabulary.
Everyone head over to the Matcherino and donate. It's what Joel would have wanted. Okay.
Absolutely. You know, you gotta ask your grandma to donate to the Joel Fund.
Yeah.
the Joel Fundy.
Joel Funny. Oh god. I hate it. But it's actually just pronounced Fund Me because the Joel is silent.
I hate that so much, but I also love it.
Oh, dude. I'm living for the reactions in chat.
We have 5 pieces I can.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's a match happening.
Never mind our puns, guys. And right now, Algenon is just, is very strong. Getting in all those 1Bs, gets the bazooka knee.
Yeah, like this is going to be such an interesting match because Lionhead's so good at like reading when you want to poke, trying to get those AGIs and get those evades. But Algenon's like the most random player I've ever seen on Setsuka. I have no idea how you're supposed to make a read on this guy.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Yeah, but like just then, Algenon had minus frames, so he's just like YOLO Umbrella. It's so hard to counter this kind of thing with the style that Lionhead likes.
You know, Lionhead, as we say, isn't a player that does not have a plan B. If AGIs and reading you doesn't work, he still has such amazing fundamentals, amazing confirms that he can fall back on. And, you know, his mixed game is still ever so strong with his character. But, you know,
Lionhead just not managing to get that much momentum. Because Algenon's playing so disruptively.
Oh, just out of range for a throw.
Yeah, good choice with the jump. You gonna see a barometer being spent?
I mean, all Algenon has to do is anything that's minus 12. Or do anything that crouches.
Yeah, just enough health to close it out without needing the CE.
And no, as we thought that Lion, there we go. There it is.
Yeah.
Back to plan A.
And I like that, spending the meter early, because like it's the start of the round, Lion was on 2 bars, may as well spend something now.
And he gets the post CE mix-up, which is incredibly difficult to do.
Yeah, oh my god, look at this damage just from 2 mix-ups.
Speaking of something incredibly difficult to deal with, counting to 5 is difficult to do.
Oh, he's still got... No, he doesn't have Soul Charge anymore. Closing it out, 6k.
Algenon still hanging on by a thread.
Ooh, nice patience from Algenon.
The YOLO Shangua 3B. Time tested. Still holds true to this day.
Oh no, that's not gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work. But great lethally punish on the on the twister.
Yeah, really nice stuff. Oh, but he still had Soul Charge. He could have just killed her there. Okay,
But you know,
1-1K.
the skills anyway. You know, 1-1K taking that round and catapulting Algenon into potentially what could be winners, losers. Yeah, that is definitely a bracket in this bracket.
Yeah, he's in the weird in-between bracket. Didn't you guys get the memo?
It's in
Brand new format.
Is in purgatory. He's in purgatory.
That's how I feel anytime I play Caliber. What's happening to me? I feel like I've done something wrong, but I don't know what.
I have won, but at what cost?
Everything. Right, okay, jumping into this next game.
Ooh, tries to interrupt 3A on hit. And tries to roll. You know, yeah, there is no rolling, Changhua.
Yeah, Lionheart's hitting every single one of those.
I mean, you know, Changhua is one of those characters where you do not want to tech, and you do not want to sort of just press G to wake up. But, you know,
Yeah, her Oki is so strong. You need to know these situations really well. Oh, that's unfortunate. 3B was a very nice choice of punish, but... Oh, it's minus 16.
It is minus
punish
16.
That. Yeah.
You know, she's not Taki. She tech matches a lot, but she's not Taki.
God, this is going to be so much damage. The C just doesn't scale in this combo.
You cannot stop me. And one more mix-up, and there it... Oh, what is that range on Full Crash 3A?
Yeah, you thought Sophie's 2A had a lot of range, but look at that. Oh wow, that jump over.
9Gs.
Yeah, 9G is the hidden tech.
It really is. I will say this and I will stand by that 9G OP.
9G is so underrated. I think Europe uses it more actually, from what I've seen.
Absolutely. You look at the American scene. The only people who players like Sane.
Yes, Sane likes his 9G. And like what I like is because America doesn't have that many people using the 9G tech from what I've seen, or like at least not in really big tournaments. So whenever it happens, they're like, "Wait, what? How did that jump over that? How is that even possible?" And like people like anyone who's fought against you or fought against Baddie or one of the 9G abusers, we're just watching it like, yeah, I kind of expected that to jump over 3B. Not gonna lie.
I mean, absolutely, like players like Baddie of 9G, and as you say, even myself, like all the way back, there was that 9G. Oh, what the? Speaking of 9G,
yeah, just mutually jumping over each other. Oh my god.
it is one apiece. Both players looking extremely strong, adapting to each other.
Yeah,
Clutched up by 2A.
Yeah, you gotta respect that move. That is +2 on block.
When does Changhua respect anything?
Very true.
There you go. This is what as we against Changhua, because the moves like 3A will catch a tech and 3AK's a thing, get knocked down again, and you have to keep walking. And then afterwards you do not want to roll because she has 1-8, and then you think to yourself, what do? I guess I'll just die.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Algenon thinking to us, like, these two commentators about I will not be the one who dies here.
Yeah, Algenon really wants this. Now he's 2 rounds up. This is
2
looking
rounds
really
up,
good for him.
1 bar, so it's looking extremely good for him right now.
And he's built up the stacks as well. Oh, no punish on that move. That was -12. Every umbrella is hitting. Oh no, that one didn't know. Step 2G too strong. Oh, and this is gonna kill! Lion-Eyed not willing to give away this game just yet. He's still in this.
Still showing signs of life.
That he is. But he's gonna need 2 more rounds in a row now. Because Algenon's sitting pretty here on match point.
But if we know anything about Lion-Eyed, it's like you can't count him out just yet.
Absolutely not.
This is someone who will fight tooth and nail with everything he's got, and will not make it easy for you in any sense of the word.
Oh no, but he went out of Soul Charge, so Lion-Eye's still in this.
But look at break, and this might do it. No, it won't. But 1 more confirm will do it for either player.
Oh, that's gonna be big. Beautiful counter hit confirmed from Algenon, and he continues his dream.
Lion-Eyed. But well played to Algenon as well. Just clutching it back from the jaws of a defeat.
Yeah, and he's going to move on where he will fight the winner of Kalarak and Rosa, who will be the next losers bracket match that we'll be seeing.
So this is another very interesting matchup. And as we've discussed before, Nightmare, one of those characters that does so much damage, and Kalarak, one of those players that, if you don't know what to do against Nightmare, will just, as we saw against Joel, just absolutely ran him into the ground. But Rosa knows this matchup so well, and her defense, especially against a character like Nightmare, is so terrific that it's really hard to crack her, and you have to be so precise, especially with a character like Nightmare.
Being able to defend against Nightmare is absolutely imperative for the matchup, and that was demonstrated to us on stream like so beautifully by Silas earlier when we saw Sai against Kalarak. Like Sai knew exactly how to defend against every stance transition, every whiff, every punish, and he was absolutely capitalizing on his defense. And that's what you have to do if you want a chance in this matchup.
Yeah. But with that
and like
said,
you said, Rose is very defensive.
The one game changer in the Sophitian Nightmare matchup was 6-6A. This move was the bane of Nightmare's existence. Having it do, having it tech crouch, which is like what Nightmare hates. It's a mid, so Nightmare cannot step. It's safe, so Nightmare cannot punish. And
well, it's safe to Nightmare.
It's safe to Nightmare, so Nightmare cannot punish. But the one thing it cannot do now is break armor.
When souls collide.
Yeah, that is huge. Because they nerfed the damage before, and Nightmare players got really excited. Like, oh yeah, we're finally going to beat it. And they were like, no, surprise, it still does exactly the amount of damage it needs to break armor.
Yeah, but now it's the other way around. It is still +6. It does still leave you back 10. But the fact that this no longer beats armor now gives Nightmare a chance to be able to fight back.
Yeah, it changes the matchup so much. Sophie can no longer control space like she did, but she's still got that stab.
Yeah.
She's still got that grab.
Do have a Heaven's Arch. Oh, but good step. Panicked and went straight for went straight for the reversal edge.
Yeah, Kalarak's been doing a lot of RE when he's about to die, and when it works, but times like that.
This is huge damage as well.
Yeah, that is so much so quickly. Oh, and a wall splat.
This won't be death, but one more confirmed. Good GI. But also, if there's one thing to know about Rosa and this matchup is that unless she's dead, well, she's dead. you cannot counter her out of the matchup because she's done so much, so many comebacks against this character. Players like Van Truss, and even against players like myself, where if she's not dead, she will kill you.
Yeah, something just switches in her mind, and suddenly like nothing is gonna hit her. Oh yeah, Nightmare's hitbox is so weird. Getting side grabs on him is sometimes a bit awkward.
As we see right out in play, Rose's defense is so good, and you only have to give her one. You only have to give her one opportunity for a word punish, and you are gone.
Yeah, I really didn't think that 66k would kill. I was like, why aren't you spending the CE? But that did way more damage than I thought. Wow. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, gets him on the dead trap.
Oh, and that's also a lot of damage.
Which is weird as well, because post Grimstride A+B there is no mix-up. So why people get hit by, but never mind. We've got double lethal hits.
Yeah.
And an unblockable.
Oh my god, it worked. And there we go. The panic RE once again does not work out.
And just as we said before, if you do not kill Rosa, Rosa outright, and you give her an opportunity, you potentially are dead. You are already dead.
But I think it can work both ways with these players, because Kalarak is willing to make such hard reads, and sometimes all he needs is just 2 correct guesses, and he'll convert it into that nightmare damage and make it come back.
The one thing that Rosa has that Kalarak sort of needs to understand is how to play the neutral game, and it's like when you play Nightmare, sometimes you think to yourself, oh yeah, I play Nightmare, I have a lot of damage, I have a lot of range, I don't need to play neutral. Against a player like Rosa, who is nothing but neutral, it is difficult. It is difficult to crack an opponent like this, even when you have all the benefits of a character like Nightmare.
Yeah, she's very much doing the same thing that we saw Silas doing when he was able to take down Kalarak, which is just being so patient and playing that neutral game. Never overextending. And there we go, punish on the REK.
Absolutely just willing to take the guard damage from the reversal edge K, because this is -16 and it is extremely punishable, especially for a character like Sophitia, who gains one of the best meterless I-14 and I-16 punishes in the game.
Yeah, like general tip when Nightmare REs you, I think it's good just to treat it as a mix-up between he's either going to do B or he's going to do something you can block and punish. So I like to always just either block or sidestep, because both A and K are unsafe on block.
Absolutely, but Rosa, one game away from eliminating Kalarak.
Yeah, it's looking very tricky for Kalarak. He's got to change something up, because Rosa is just ready for all of these setups, ready for all of this unsafe stuff that she can punish. Some good chip damage.
Just holding steadfast, just blocking everything, waiting for the Soul Charge to run out, and now she has the opportunity.
Rosa's getting a few perfect cards though.
Absolutely, Noah still down. Good punish. Double lethal hit. Is he gonna go straight for the unblockable again?
Oh,
and there it is. There is nothing
he
that
still
you
hasn't
can do
worked
about
out.
this.
I mean, there is. You can roll.
I mean, yeah. You had the meter for a RI, but in that particular situation, when you are so shook, when you are so frazzled, thinking clearly does not come second nature.
Yeah, when you just see 2 back-to-back lethal hits, it's like sensory overload. The screen is flashing, my headphones just keep going.
Yeah, and when you do come across things like that, when you do feel you can't do anything, it's quite demoralizing.
Yeah, gotta remember though, for that unblockable, the Quake Stun is not going to do any damage, so if you can roll into the Quake Stun, you'll be fine.
Or,
So roll backwards if there's space between you, and if she does it near the edge, you can usually roll forwards, but it's a bit janky.
or you do the Chad option and you wake up and you do reverse impact.
Yeah, but that costs meter.
You're nightmare. You never would not with that meter.
True. Yeah. I don't actually know what it is on RI, because if it's
I think it's level 1. But
yeah, if it's level 1, then you're not building the meter back.
Being +8 is infinitely better than taking however much damage this setup does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to do something about it.
Yeah,
that's for sure. It's tricky near the wall because I find rolling forward doesn't always work. And if you tech, she can do Taz A and re-wall splat you, and you just absolutely die. But yeah, one of those things you've got to be ready for.
Yeah, it's over for Killarak. Well done for making to.
Yeah, good stuff to Killarak. Don't forget to keep donating, by the way, guys. We've still got a little bit of time to keep throwing money into the pot, so ! donate in chat if you want the link.
Be sure to ask all your grandmas for that extra bakery money, to donate to these players.
Yeah, hashtag grandma, ask grandma, hashtag do it for Joel.
for the Joel fund me, that's what he wanted.
For the fund me, the Joel is silent. Oh dear, I'm gonna keep telling that joke forever, even when no one gets the reference.
But we're getting into the winner's side. Haba against Sai. Both of these used to be Haba's main. Well, Raph used to be Haba's main, and it had some very decent success as well, being able to take out very strong players like Dexus.
Oh yeah, back when Haba was playing Raph, he was winning tournaments. He was winning EOS back then.
But since he's switched to Hamaru and just really study hard, is really one of the strongest players in EU in general.
Mhm. Yeah, and him and Hamaru are basically synonymous at that point.
Absolutely, he's not good. Abadu, but also now has for those who don't know, also has fan art of the character.
Oh, that's an unfortunate time to get DP'd.
I mean, hey, the DP tech crouch is a lot of Raph's options from prep are high, so it'd be like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good option. Yeah, and again, Silas went for high to punish once again.
Oh, good bait with the 2-2B as well. Meanwhile, Sai is just doing rough things, and the positions are switched now with Sai. That's on the way from ring out.
That's a QP. That's a quad P. He got P'd 4 times. Not the double. Oh wait, there's a 6. Nicely hit on the grab though.
The first Twitter clip for Sai in this tournament. Oh, good punish. Oh, this is death.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shing. Oh.
And Haba in general just showing so much knowledge of this matchup.
Absolutely. Knowing Raph is one thing and how to deal with the strings, but to defend against a player like Silas as well, that's a task in of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because as we've seen before with Sai, he does not make things easy for you in the slightest. His defense and his general approach to the game, it's like if you have a walnut that's coated with a ball of steel, but it's also like the golden snitch from Harry Potter.
Yeah, it flies away the moment that you try to get your hands on it.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the second side to... Never mind. Okay, here comes the third one.
Just clobbering him. Silas has switched from being a seeker to being a beater now, and absolutely beating the ever-loving you-know-whats out of Papa.
I don't think he appreciated being wrung out in such a fashion.
Yeah, he needs his revenge now. But Haber's still awake, he's not making this easy. Haber's gotta be so careful with his back to the edge. Oh yeah, that's a thing! Yeah, you can just jump over everything.
Oh, and this might actually be death! No, it goes for a reset!
So, one apiece. Haber proving he doesn't need the ring outs.
And there it is, the first QP. You know, if I whiff, I'm going to do QP, and you are going to die. Also, great reactions from Haber being able to sidestep Shadow Evade B.
Yeah, surprised he didn't just jump over it again.
Oh, and there's the trademark reversal edge from side.
Haber now sat on 2 bars a meter and a health lead. Nice, jumping over it again.
That's another thing about Raph's reversal edge. Like, if he hits you with the RE cancel, he does gain like a free hit afterwards.
Yeah, such a good way of closing out a round.
Stopping soul charge, we're gonna get drunk, and Sai just pushes him back onto the wall. One more confirm that hit the wall will do it for him.
Oh, that's so much damage. Sai not respecting the full string. What's going on? Hitboxes.
Oh, and that was Sai's game plan from the beginning of the round. The amount of QPBs to absolutely wreck the guard gauge, and paid off in the end of that round.
Definitely a consequence of Haber just being forced to defend with his back to the edge. Like, he was forced to block so much because he didn't want to get wall smacked. And like you said, Silas took advantage of that and piled on the guard pressure.
And that's sometimes what you have to do against players that have tremendous defense. Like, if you can't hit them, you have to break them.
That's so true. Whether it's their guard or breaking them mentally, like, you need to find a way into like what they're doing and to break that defense somehow.
And if you can't break them mentally, you break them physically.
You heard it here, folks.
We do not advocate violence at EOS, please.
Yeah, none of that. Oh, doesn't Doc second hit a warrior focus BA? And it's gonna hurt. Oh, jump B, okay. I don't know.
Sidestep might be.
Oh, good step and punish from Haber. Oh, but there's the duck. You cannot grab Silas.
No, this is a man who you would swear could react to grabs.
Yeah, I think you wouldn't be the first person to genuinely believe he's reacting to grabs. Like, I've seen that exact conversation before. That is how good Silas is at predicting them.
Good punish once again with the 6B. And Haber just having absolutely none of Silas's shenanigans. Is just getting in his face, wants to press buttons, and just stopping everything he wants to do.
Yeah, Haber's just controlling everything right now.
And there is the keeper 6B. The amount of space that this has is tremendous. And
yeah,
Haber just one game away from advancing to winners.
I know we're already in. We're in the winners finals. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this should be a first to 3.
Oh, it's first to 3, so he needs 2 rounds in.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's stocked up with the lethal hit. And this is absolutely not where you want to be against either Silas or Raph. One mistake, and you're gonna be in the drink.
Oh, and
I will confirm. Unless Haber can hit with this, yes! Have some of this!
Yeah, so clutch. Hammer with that Super CE with punish.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
Yeah, Hammer's so good with those.
Welcome to the European Online.
Try some of this.
Yeah, also backstepping in a position where I feel like a lot of characters wouldn't be able to. Like, Silas was going for his 6Bs and his prep Bs.
Yeah.
And Hammer in range to backstep that because Halmaru's backstep is just so strong and Hammer's spacing has been so on point to facilitate that.
Yeah.
But we are going back into Raf's favourite stage. We're back in the forest.
We're back into the Twitter stage.
Yep, we could definitely be seeing a Twitter clip if Hammer makes just one mistake.
Just rank up 3B to take that under whatever Abba did. Ah, there's another QB! Well, that's once again, you know what his game plan is. He starts whoring out QPB, and he wants your guard to break.
Yeah, can we go back to that patch where QPV was minus 38?
Can we go back to a patch where QPB didn't exist?
Yep, I'll take that as well. Damn, Hammer just
it can still
bullying
go.
with tip range 2-2A.
It can still go either way for both of these players. Like, the size looked like he's been down and out and just brought it back from the brink of with the brink of defeat, and just right there, where that's the Twitch tip, guys.
Oh, he got the reset! No way! Oh, but he's out of soul charge. So
Oh, never mind. He hit with CE. Boom.
yeah, it's going to do extra damage because he's low health, but it's not going to kill. What's the last mix-up going to be? You can do the 1B. Oh, you backrolled the 1B, but it doesn't matter because Hammer's still pressing buttons.
I've been doing an exceptional job at stepping Raph as well.
Oh,
Oh, hitboxes.
didn't side roll that though.
Like, especially in this patch where Sidestepper has been buffed very strongly as well.
Yeah, it is an indirect nerf to Raph. That was cheeky.
Tried to go for the cancel. But, you know, Sai having absolutely none of it, and is just working on his guard! And cheated him out of his meter as well.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate for Hammer.
But, you know, Habba with meter is still a Habba that needs to be dead. Like, you give him any inch, you give him any quarter, and he will take it and he will run with it.
Oh, and he gets the revenge, knocks Silas out of his meter. Right back at you, son.
Oh,
And
good
3K.
interrupt with 3K, and Habba is on set point to be in grand finals right now.
Yeah, Silas needs this so badly.
And you can see his game plan from the start, just working on Habba's guard.
Oh, you can't soul charge there.
Nope.
Hammer lost a full bar meter, and now it's a huge wall combo.
And still working on his guard gauge. We can see it's about to happen soon.
Yeah, smart move from Hammer.
And there it is.
Yeah, another force block. Silas went with 2 big force blocks there. Gets the guard break once again and stays in this set.
Sai surviving, and you know you can see immediately when he starts going for QPP. Like, if he can't catch you, or if you can't crack your defense with movement or backsteps, he's just gonna break your guard. And at some point, it will just happen eventually. And
Yeah,
we're gonna go.
throughout that game, like, that was one of those games that you could just break down and study, like, in a classroom. Like, there were so many moments where Silas was working towards that guard break. Like, he went for a prep 6B as well, that was big guard damage.
Yeah.
And just generally with having near the wall, he kept doing a lot of big verticals.
Absolutely. But we know we're back on the Bloodborne Dorito stage, where Habba has all the space he wants to step around Raph.
Yeah,
Or
much
step back from
better.
Raph.
Mhm.
And first round goes to Habba, advancing ever closer to that grand finals. Ooh, no punish
Again,
on the
3A.
3A.
Yeah, 3A into GI worked last time as well.
Ooh,
Oh,
good
tries
bait
to
on the parry. Good punish.
Yeah, no one
Hab-
does that.
Habba's defense is just so on point, except for that time.
Yep, that's testament to Sai's defense. Oh no, he tries to duck into the B.
Just needs one more confirm, one more mixer from Sai. Oh wait,
Oh my god, is it -14? That's incredible!
Jesus!
Wow, what a clutch play from Habba. No one blocks that move, let alone punishes it for like 80 damage.
Sai kinda in dire straits right now. He was in dire straits.
Oh, he might be again. Breaks the grab, that's very important.
And you can feel it, that just one confirm from Habba could.
Oh, he
whipped
dropped it! Oh, he just got a standard K!
But you can feel it, like one, and there it is!
Oh, he takes it anyway. Straight up
Knocking-
launching Silas.
Knocking Silas into losers.
Yeah, that was such a clutch play from Habba, just going in for the run-up launch, because we were saying earlier, you can't grab Silas. He knows when it's coming. So Habba faked out the grab, launched him, knew exactly how much damage he needed, and got it with that launch.
So we're going to be seeing Habba in grand finals, and in the rest of the bracket, we've got Algenon versus Rosa.
Oh boy, this is going to be good.
And the winner of that will be going on to face Silas in losers.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing how well Rosa defends against Algenon, because we've seen Algenon take some big risks, and Rosa really does punish every risk that she guesses right on. So it's going to be interesting to see how Algenon's able to adapt to that playstyle.
I mean, it's a battle of the disciplined versus the illogical.
Yeah, and two styles that can counter each other very well.
Yeah. But we have seen that Algenon is willing to whiff to gain the advantage in the long run. But we've also seen that if you whiff against Rosa, you are just handing her the free card that says "kill me."
Yeah, exactly. It's an interesting matchup as well, because I feel like these two characters both do the same things very well.
But differently at the same time.
Yeah, like they both punish incredibly well, and they both are just so scary at mid-range, even though they don't have a ton of mid-range options. Because their whiff punishment is so strong, like, you make one mistake at mid-range and they can really blow you up for it. Like that.
As you just say.
Yeah. Oh, that was cheeky. Algenon really wanted the back-gen force flat.
Rosa looking strong in this first game. Good throw break. And that's another thing that Algenon is really good at as well, and that's just really getting in there, getting in your face with that 6-6K.
Yeah, but one thing Rose is amazing at is these ducking the throws into double lethal hit, pushing Algenon near the wall. This is pretty scary for Algenon. Oh wow, Rosa does not care!
I didn't know you could do that!
I mean, you can't if she does an immediate option. But Rosa called out that Algenon was going to hold down one of the options. And you may as well, because that was the reward, right? Wall splat into death.
It's where are you grabbing? Is that I think because her hair's just gone in her eyes. Anything that she sees is like kind of skewed. I think it's nighttime. It's kind of hard to see in this particular environment.
Yeah. Oh, but Sophie is having vision trouble as well, dropping that combo.
And there it is, that patented patience from Rosa. Just willing to block from like 10 miles away, and then just inch towards you. But the patience didn't work out in that particular instance.
Yeah, the aggression from Algenon's just too strong. Yeah, standing there and statue blocking is not going to be enough when Algenon's got all these ways to open you up. All these ways to just deny your Oki with Wake Up Umbrella. Because why not? Oh, that could be big damage.
And that's also that was a really good use of Setsuko 4A as well, using the backswing, and as you approach, you get counter hit.
Yeah, it's a hard move to pull off, but when you do, there's a really nice reward. Oh, this is so much damage.
Speaking of reward,
yeah, you don't want to get hit by that mid horizontal. Oh, we're still alive. 4B or 1K. What's it gonna be?
One confirmed. Oh, good block. Good block. Immediately, Soul Charles wants to get out of that situation.
Oh wow.
A good counter as well.
That's gonna be death.
And pulls it back from the jaws of defeat with the Virtual Slices.
So hard to deal with that stance when she's in Soul Charge.
Yeah.
If you press a button, you can just get parried like that. Okay, another Soul Charge.
Oh, this is going to be huge damage.
Yeah, already used both the wall splats. Oh, didn't even block the second hit.
They tried to press a button and failed.
Yeah, just getting blown up by Sophie to your Soul Charge strings.
He lost meter as well. He must have thought that his Soul Charge had run out and tried to press Soul Charge again.
Oh yeah, that's a good call actually. Yeah, that's so unfortunate to go 4 rounds of like such incredibly solid back and forth play, and then just losing out on it on like the basic Soul Charge strings from Sophie. Very unfortunate way to go, but very close first game, so anything could happen into this next one.
Absolutely, but the momentum is all on Rosa's side, despite Rosa not being a very momentum kind of player. The momentum is all on her side, where she can dictate the pace of the match just like that.
Yeah, Algenon got very lucky there that he didn't get lethal hit.
Yeah. Like all the momentum is on her side, and Algenon is falling in Rosa's into Rosa's pace. And sometimes when you want to do things and Rosa just forces you to do things and you die for doing them. It's hard to go back from it.
A lot of stuff going unpunished though. Giving each other a little bit too much respect here. Oh, drops the combo, that could have been death. But it doesn't matter, Rosa gets
as well.
And
once again, the round goes towards Rosa, and just backing up, forcing that whip punish. But never mind, you can't go against Setsuko when she's back 10, because she does have a really strong back 10 B+K.
Yeah, with 2 hits as well, so it makes it difficult to punish. Bit too ambitious with the umbrella.
And Rosa looking so strong, just playing so much better small caliber than Algenon is playing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we got double lethal hits!
Oh my god.
And the testament to Rosa's spacing, just being slightly out of range for that 1-1K.
Catches Rosa ducking, catches Rosa moving. Nice punish. Yep, really needed this.
Gonna be 1-up on all the stacks, all the reflections, just needs 2 more of one and 1 more of the other. Speaking of stacks, we're gonna stack this damage.
Yep. Can't stack that lethal hit when you're already dead, son. Rosa, 2-0. Takes this game. Takes this match.
Absolutely. And as we say before, if you give Rosa an inch, you are dead.
Mm-hmm.
You absolutely cannot give her any room. Because she will take it and she will run you into the ground with as much room as you give her.
Yep, absolutely. And it's looking like Rosa is now going to face off against a few people that she saw last week. I believe Rosa beat Silas when they fought last week.
That's right, she did. So this is going to be the run back for Sai.
Mm-hmm.
And where if either of them win, they have to get the run back for the final boss, which is Haba right now.
Yeah.
You know, as Haba once again sitting at the top. You know, waiting for the final opponent to come show themselves and see if they can dethrone him.
Yeah, we shall definitely have to see. I mean, it's such a strong top three. We've got Rosa, Habaduba, and Silas.
Absolutely.
It's a difficult one to call. But while we're waiting for this next match, as Tapioca was saying in chat, we only had 8 codes remaining for the free money into that Matrino pot. So just quickly click that link, and if you haven't done already, log in, claim the code, be one of those last 8 people. Definitely worth it.
In fact, you know what? I'm going to do this right now if I haven't.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I've claimed the code, boys!
Right, let's be one of the last 7 people.
I'm going to follow the Maturino, do the side quests. I'm going to retweet. And then I'm going to like. And then I'm going to subscribe.
Yeah, do all of the sponsor quests. We've still got a couple left on the side. And 5 more codes remain. So we got the prize pool. We've passed $25, but I think we can still keep pushing this.
Welcome to
We could if you ask your grandma.
Mm-hmm. Grandma always knows best, and
Grandma
she knows
always knows best.
it's
You know,
worthy cause.
Absolutely. You have to go up to her and say, "Grandmother, I require money for these players competing in the EOS." And she might say to you, "Here you go, Shiny. Here's some money to donate to these lovely players."
Ask it,
And you know
Grandma.
what? Absolutely.
Or ask your Uncle Mickey.
Uncle Mickey might lethal at you for asking him.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
He's gonna QP the question, and you're gonna get punished for it.
And speaking of Uncle Mickey, absolutely putting in work, getting a perfect to start this game off.
And you know,
That's
it's
got to be
like,
a lot of mental damage for Rosa.
But you know what? Rosa's one of those players that's just like mentally sturdy, mentally robust. Like, it's hard to crack a player like Rosa.
Yeah, she's one of those players where, like, no matter what you do, she is just kind of unshakable.
Mm-hmm. And just like that.
Yeah,
We thought-
she's
no.
killing this.
Yeah. No. As you say, we thought that she would have been mentally rattled by the perfect, but she still stays steadfast and answers back by taking a round. Taking a round off Sai is no easy task. Even getting a hit on Sai is no easy task. Getting out of the situation with Sai is no easy task either.
Yeah, Sai's just poking her to death. Oh, there's the QP.
Oh, and this is going to be
we
not
dropped it.
unfortunate, but it's unfortunate. Pop Soldier needs to get out of there. Rosa, if she could play it right, she would have done a lot of damage. But Sai playing it even righter than before.
Yeah, that's a word, chat. Shut up. Sai's sat on 2 bars a meter. I think we're going to see one of them soon.
The prep back turn mix up.
Just do it 3 times. I love it.
I mean, it's a decent strat because Rosa is a character, is a player that likes to step, and Sophia's step is among some of the best in the game, especially when in conjunction with the 2-2B.
Silas
good
dropped
punish!
such an important combo. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Silas had that with the wall combo, but he unfortunately dropped it.
It's the final round of the first game. We all might be seeing some soul charging from Sai, or maybe some soul charging or CEing from Rosa.
Yep, Silas kind of lost a barometer in that previous game, so he better spend it this time. There we go.
There we go, looking pretty grim for Sai. No one half health.
Rosa just trying to defend. Oh, and again, someone tries to soul charge in that gap. That's not allowed.
This is gonna be huge damage. And now for
Silas
one,
still has a bar.
yeah, and what looked like a strong health health deficit, just been deleted. Well, got a strong health deficit now, but you know, Sai with one confirm could still bring this back.
Oh,
And
guess
there
for
it is.
reset. Guess is right with the prep K. So Silas taking that first game.
Welcome to the European.
Absolutely hungry for this this rematch with Rosa. But you can also tell that he's even hungrier for a rematch with Habaduba. He wants it. He needs it.
That is true, but I think the same is true for Rosa. She is going to
Yeah.
really fight tooth and nail so she can have that run back against Haba after
It's
losing
true.
last week's grand finals to him.
And you know, poor Haba just sitting at the top and just like, hey man, I just want to chill.
Yeah, I've already won. I'm just playing for fun.
Well, good to be on the reverse ledge cancel.
Oh my god, I've never seen that lethal hit. The lethal hit's on backstep.
Yeah.
But, I've never
that
seen
move is what I like to call the Rosa special, because Rosa has mounted so many reverse ring outs, so many comebacks with that lethal hit as well.
Oh wow, Silas is just done. Retreats to the other side of the stage, but gets chased down by 668.
Thanks, Small Caliber catches the step but drops the combo. And Rosa playing so patiently, so compact.
Yeah, but even despite that, Silas's timing is just so on point.
Absolutely. And custom combos. Both players just trying to bait each other out into doing a move. Good punish.
Again, the timing's so good from Silas's end.
Oh, gonna carry him to the wall. This is not where you want to be. Oh, good punish.
Yeah,
And the roll-
surprised she didn't go for the wall splat version. Maybe it was just off axis, but it looked close. Oh,
just
ripping
average
grabs
roll.
at each other. Oh no, that's gonna hurt.
That's
Low health CE, so it's gonna be
damage.
very close to death.
And now comes the mix of 4B, 1K. Oh, we get
Nice
DI
DI.
instead.
Nice
Good
sidestep
patience
from Rosa.
Rosa knew that if she had pressed B at the one time, the retracking from Raph was going to just take the game. So she's let Sai commit, and that was his undoing in that round.
Oh, no punish on the prep 6k. This is close to death now.
Good GI.
Oh, you can't step there, Silas.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
but
a
you can
big
wake up and
throw.
grab. Okay, final game, final round, both with 2 bars of meter. Who is going to get to that losers finals? To the
No, wait,
grand
it's
finals.
Sai. Sai's still
Oh,
on
no.
one.
Oh yeah, this is losers finals, isn't it? So the
Yeah.
first 3.
No, it's still like a 1-0 to Sai.
Yeah, okay. I got ahead of myself.
But you know, it could be. You could very well see the future.
Yeah, I feel like this has to go down to the final game.
Oh, there's gonna be huge damage.
Oh,
Time for you to perish. And there's the
oh
UP
try to
again.
finish. Oh, that was a nice option.
Just brings it back from out of nowhere.
Oh, beautiful stuff. Such good recognition that she was already in Soul Charge and she had that option. That was so impressive from Rosa.
Welcome to the European Army.
Okay, so we're 1-1. Looking like this is going to be incredibly close first to 3 between these two players.
Like, I'm not even playing, and I'm so stressed from watching these two play.
Yeah. Same. I would be stressed if I was Haba right now.
Let me know we're going back to Sai's favorite stage, the forest of Twitter.
Hmm.
And here comes
my
the Sai. the Sai mind games.
Gonna see some Rosa mind games. Keep kicking the feet.
No punish. Oh, good sidestep B. Oh,
Good damage.
We got Lotus 2 Wrath. Oh, and the 2K to clutch it out.
Yeah, taking advantage of just how patient Rosa is going to be. Just knowing, right, I'm just going to land a 2K because she'll be trying to wait for something to happen.
Doesn't get the full confirm.
Oh, nice punish.
Fill it punish up for 2A.
That was clean.
Like this was like practically Linkors level of fundamentals.
Yeah, to
Like
do it
just-
online as well.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Now sending a message, you cannot whiff anything against Rosa.
My
Be it
god,
a
Silas
3D,
just did like 50 damage just in chip alone. But
That-
Rosa
that'd be-
repays the favor.
That'd be right.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
there's the form dodge. Sending it, also saying that you think you have frame 2 ARIs in your soul charge. I have form dodge, but never mind, I'm dead.
Yeah. I seem to remember that's kind of how Rosa lost their match when they played last week. Rosa just kept going for the soul charge strings and kept getting form dodged. Like, I think she was trying to establish the mind games, but Silas was just too ready to dodge when he needed. Oh, but doesn't break the wall splat grab. This could be a lot of damage.
This might. Is this death? This can't be death.
He has to do a reset, I think. Oh my god, that was so much.
Jesus!
Oh my god, I knew it was going to be close, but I didn't think it'd be that close.
What is this damage? What is this damage?
That was like Serby wall damage. Oh my god.
That's gone on Twitter. You know that's gone on Twitter. It's gonna be clipped.
Yeah, that deserves a Twitter clip. Oh, just getting kicked in the shins.
Once
There
again
we
with the
go.
form dodge, now stacked with the lethal hit. Oh, another damage.
Oh. What's the last guessing game?
Up slow charge. Now one more confirm from Rose. The right confirm from Rose. And there it is.
Rosa
Oh,
just
it's
runs in with soul charge strings and it works.
Rosa now pulling ahead 2-1. Needs just one more game, 3 more rounds to take on the reigning champion Haba in grand finals.
Yeah, just one more game away from her run back against Haba in finals.
And we're gonna be returning to the forest of Twitter.
That we will. Also, we'll make sure you guys get a chance to hear the announcer's smooth, buttery voice.
Absolutely.
If you haven't heard it yet, we'll let you guys listen to it louder volume before the finals. But first, we got the rest of this match to look forward to.
Ooh, there is no sidestepping Rosa. She's allowed to sidestep, you cannot sidestep. Good 2A to interrupt the string.
Silas was so greedy for that lethal. He's still going for it. Oh my god.
I think it's one of those ones where because he knows Rosa likes to step in places like that, especially with moves like 2P, that he absolutely will just hedge his bets on a relatively unsafe 3A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he had that little life left, and he could have killed with a lot of other Wrath moves, that was, I think, a little bit too ambitious, too greedy for the 3A.
And there it is again, the 2-2B. Good punish once again on 3A. Good GR, and Rose's defense. Well, defense was looking top notch. This is going to do a whole wad of damage.
That's such a good punish on that A+B.
And now what's the mix-up?
How she knows to tech.
One more confirm. Oh, Pop Soul Charge wants to end it here and now. One more confirm. He must have tried to bomb dodge. Doesn't matter. 2K clutches it out.
Looking super close now.
Once again, good 2-2B. Oh, doesn't break the grab. This is going to be huge damage again. Oh, good patience. But it's not punish. Oh. And Sai, through the skin of his teeth, gets away with the second hit of Prep B. Good class setup. And Rosa is just hammering away at Sai's health. Making all the correct reads, making all the right pokes.
Sai has the health advantage.
Not for long though. Rosa in Soul Charge is a force to be reckoned with.
Okay, counter Soul Charge, anything could happen now. Including Silas dying to a 6-6A.
Yes, the 6-6A. And Rosa now on set point to potentially meet Haba in Grand Finals. We know Sai has 2 bars. And as we've seen, Sai with even 1 bar is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, especially when he's got this positioning. One good hit could be a wall splat. Okay, she's learned to break the grab. Oh
this might be
no!
death!
This is absolutely death. I don't think the wall splat scaling is enough to save him here. Yep, that's death.
And Sai,
GG's.
well played to both players. Sai, gate kept at 3rd place. And Rosa goes on to fight Habaduba in Grand Finals once again.
Yeah, we get a repeat of last week. It was no coincidence. These 2 players, so strong, so consistent. And they're giving you guys all the more reason to sign up to this if you haven't already. We've got another one coming up in 2 weeks. So let's disrupt this Rosa versus Habaduba Grand Finals meta. And sign up. Yeah, 2 weeks. We've got EOS episode 3 that Tao is going to be hosting. Gonna need someone else to come and gatekeep Haba and Rosa if we can.
Dexus couldn't do it, but you know, maybe if you watch us sign up, maybe you could be you.
And whether you can or can't sign up, one thing that you definitely can do is contribute to the Matcherino. We're just going to go through a couple of donations now, but the tournament's not over. You've still got a little bit more time to squeeze in those last-minute donations. So big thanks to Regular Zach for the $5 direct contribution, and to Afflatus Misery putting in $4.70. And then we've got so many of you coming through with the coupon codes. Elsgood Victor, Dandy AFK, Burmesian Dragon, Burmy really coming through. Zero Haber, yeah, you guys getting in there using up the last codes. Do we have any left? Okay, we don't have any more codes remaining, but we do still have the sponsor quests. So if you want to throw in a little bit more, just hit those sponsor quests on the right.
Might have one more.
Yeah, we still got sponsor quests. I think we burned through the codes. So good work, guys.
Definitely do that side quest.
Mm-hmm.
But also, we have another contribution.
A0 coming through with the $10 contribution with the comment redacted. Really nice, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, by moral principle, I refuse to read out that comment. You can do it yourself if you want to.
Hey man, it's been shown on the EOS. It's been officially endorsed.
There is nothing official about that. Okay.
Officially endorsed by the dojo.
No. No. Okubo, come back. Look what you've left us with.
No one's safe.
Oh, I hate it here.
They're gonna appoint the new director, and I'm gonna be immediately in those mentions.
Okay, so I would like to formally announce my retirement from Caliber. I'm now a Tekken main.
Now you see, you think you are safe in Tekken, but I will follow you in Tekken as well. And I will
I would like
Brian.
to announce my retirement from Tekken. I'm now a Viva Pinata main.
Shoot. I can't follow you there.
Yes, I made it.
But we are now ready for grand finals. Rosa, Habaduba, Sofitia once again, and Maru once again.
Yep. What a rematch is going to be. Oh, we've got to be quiet. We want to hear the announcer. Okay, let's go.
Welcome to the European Online Series.
Oh, I love that voice.
It's so amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen us explain it at the start, they actually got the official voice actor who does these narrations to say welcome to European Online Series. So can't shout them out enough. Baddie, Nashley and Phoenix, the genius behind this beautiful layout.
And now we get underway with grand finals. Sofitia versus Hamaru. The run back from last week.
Yeah, the run back of the run back, because I believe it was Rosa who sent Haba into losers, and then Haba reset the bracket and beat Rosa in grand finals. So this is technically the fourth set between them, just within 2 tournaments, which is just crazy.
Good GI. No punish on the hell sweep. Well, it doesn't block the hell sweep. Oh, there's gonna be mild damage. Good punish on the.
Whoa! Oh, it's a weird interaction. Good sidestep. Shoulder barge for the victory.
Just shoulder barges right into it. Does the counter knock.
Such good spacing from Haba. We've seen in these previous matches, Rose has been so good at just choosing when she wants to get in. But Haba's spacing. Oh, look at that! The double backstep for both of those hits. If that was me, I would have got hit by the second hit, no doubt.
It's as you say, like both players are incredibly good at spacing, and Rose's movement is top notch. But Haba, his timing for the backspin forcing you to whiff is just as impeccable.
And Haba really going in with that warrior focus mix-up, recognizing just how defensive Rosa is going to be, and realizing, hey, I've got these tools to open her up.
But also, once again, great 6B to keep the opponent out from Haba as well. It's the amount of times he's guessed right on this is superb.
Very risky 6B because his back was to the edge. But he knows exactly what he can get away with at exactly what space he's at. It's really cool to see someone like such surgical precision with them facing. And the timing. How just trying to bare knuckle box her to death. I respect the attempt, but he closes it out with a jump K instead.
Absolutely. I mean, Haba is not afraid to get his bare knuckles dirty.
Haba, I find, is like such a showman as well. Like, yeah, he plays to win, but also he wants to put on such an amazing show for everyone watching.
Absolutely. You know, Haba is very, very entertaining to watch. Right? There are times when you watch him and you think, oh, it's just Haba doing Haba things where he backsteps and then whiff punishes. But then you see him go in. You see him do the most absurd of moves, absurd of tactics. But then they hit and you think to yourself, what the hell just happened?
Yeah. Like, it seems like he's just showboating and doing nonsense, but then, like, he'll punish a -14 with the I-14 CE, or he'll, like, do the perfect spacing backstep for the whiff punish, and he's just like, oh my god, this guy's so legit, as well as just being, like, a showman. No punish on the, whatever the 2D input is for that, the jumping move.
I think it's 4-4K?
No, 4-4K is safe, It's
Oh, Rockles of our own! Rosa answering back. Very strong.
Yeah, Rosa's timing really on point this time.
Queen took the 6-6K. 6-6A, sorry.
And again, backstepping the 6-6A. Haba's spacing just so on point.
Absolutely. But like, did you see how close that 6-6A was? That is a testament to not only is Haba good spacing with Haohmaru, but he's so good at spacing precisely with Haohmaru.
Yeah. What was that? Okay, Rosa manages to close it out anyway.
I don't think Rosa expected that to actually hit, so she went straight for the force block.
He had like so much time during the lethal hit. But I don't know. Oh, so many JFs.
All the space.
Yes. Oh, he just
got the decimals! Oh my goodness!
Someone clip that. Let's go.
Chat, please clip this.
Yeah. I don't even care what happens after the soul charge. I don't care all of these mix-ups. All I want to see is just that huge string of JFs.
Like, it's like the worst thing is that there's actually like no need to do any of the dust frames because like the damage isn't even that much.
Yeah, it's really not worth it at all.
But like, if you want respect points, you go for it. If you want showboating points, go for it.
Yeah, 100%.
But you know, Rosa not down and out just yet. Still fighting back. Claw, tooth, and nail.
Yeah,
and
Rosa
hammer.
really wants this reset.
And sword and shield. And we return to the Bloodborne Dorito stage.
Yeah, definitely Haba's pick, I believe.
Yeah.
He really likes this stage.
Absolutely.
And rightly so, so much room to move about.
Yeah.
No way.
Like, you don't notice about how much, how much space Haohmaru 6B covers as well. It's like such an amazing keep out tool.
Yeah, using that at tip range, it's not going to get whiff punished.
And it's like, even if he does whiff, you're faced with the threat of the fact that this can go into stance as well. Oh, good tech crouch under the high.
Yeah, that was nice. We're seeing Haba do a lot of raw warrior focus. It's really working out because Rosa is just statue blocking quite a lot.
Ooh, good
Whiff punish. Yeah, really hard to whiff punish that sometimes.
Good roll.
Oh, and she gets the
Guess
second
right
hit
as well.
Yeah, so much damage if you guess wrong on the second part. But Haba doing what he does best, bullying with that tip range 2-2A.
It's absolutely like he's a player that can just sort of bounce back and forth seamlessly between both spacing and bullying. And he seems to have found a chink in the armor with Warriors KA.
Yeah, it's not really getting punished very much at all.
Also,
And the
great
tip
use of
range.
2K. Great use of 2K as well. Like, not a lot of people know that this has some phantom range. 2K has phantom range.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it hits much further than it looks.
Oh, nice whiff punish. But he doesn't get to do the follow-ups because she was in the air, I guess.
But it was a good option nonetheless. Like, it didn't. He knew he wasn't gonna get it, or he reacted, but didn't follow up and just decided to go for the Oki. Gets it by Heaven's Arch.
Yeah, Rose is landing all of these grabs when Haber's at low health. She's just... They're not getting tagged.
Hitboxes. Can't sidestep with all these muscles that how Maru has.
I mean, it works both ways. He has that unblockable that hits everywhere. Okay. Oh, it doesn't quite get all the JFs.
Oh, tried to go for a GQ reset. Gets it on the center.
Yeah, Rosa wanted the 6 XP approach.
Rosa still fighting back. Claw now. This might be... No, one more confirm, and there's the 3K.
Yeah, so unfortunate from Rosa trying to whip punish the 2-2A. If she was just a little bit quicker, that could have been a lethal hit. So very unfortunate to go out like that.
How about one match, 3 games away from ending all of this right now? Rosa is gonna have to dig deep to stay alive, and then dig even deeper just to reset the bracket.
Yeah, absolutely, because the momentum is very much on Haber's side, having won the last 2 sets when they fought.
And you know, when you're a player that's as solid and as steadfast as Rosa is, having to climb through some of the strongest players online, even through losers, it does kind of wane on your mental state at times. And like even like then when you get to a point like this, squad is practically exhausted.
Yeah,
So
it's difficult. It can really go both ways. Sometimes you build up a lot of momentum and like really start feeling yourself like, yeah, I'm on a winning streak, let's keep this up. But for most players, there is that wall that you are going to hit eventually.
Yeah. Good break on the throw. Good from Haber. And catches the step with the super roll flash. And Haber 2 rounds away from being crowned the champion once again.
Yeah, Rosa really got to dig deep.
Good with punish once again.
Oh, that's
good lethal hit!
insane! She tried to Taz forward and got lethal hit because of it.
But you can see now how frazzled Rosa is, now making all the mistakes that you wouldn't normally expect a player of Rosa's caliber to make.
Yeah, like that wasn't the best whiff punish either. Like we're used to seeing Rosa so optimal with her choices of punishment. It seems like she's really getting flustered here. Oh, drops the combo. That's very unfortunate. But Taz B just finds a way.
the heat-seeking missile that it is today.
Yeah.
How calm step with his huge muscles.
Yeah, it's 2D, so his gourd has a hitbox.
But Haber now just bullying, everything hitting, just poking away, chipping away at Rose's health.
And does this kill?
No,
This is
won't
going to
kill.
be very
It's gonna do
close.
a lot of health.
Yeah. Just one more hit now. Okay, she doesn't even try to play that guessing game. Oh, and Haber just runs in, no fear of that soul charge. I'm going to run in, shoulder barge you, and take this set. Haberduba is your reigning 2-time EOS champion for this season.
No, oh yeah, it is. Damn, that went so fast.
I know.
But GG's to both players. GG's to Rose, despite not being able to dethrone the king. Haber, still sitting atop the throne, waiting for the next EOS, the next Dota to happen, where hopefully, if you sign up, yes, you the viewer, maybe you can dethrone him. The only way you can do that is if you sign up. And also if you donate to the Matcherino. For free.
And speaking of which, we do have one more donation. Regular Zach has thrown in $10.01, the extra cent to get the top donation. I like it.
Excuse me, I refuse. Oh wait, he says what 0 cents, so you know what, I'll allow it. I'll allow
you
it.
have one person.
I'll allow it. I was gonna say that I refuse to be outdone, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I have very mixed feelings, but I'm at least glad that we managed to get another $10 into the prize pool. So we finish at $46.76. I mean, donations are still open like right now, so you could still throw in a little bit if you want.
Grab those codes, complete those side quests. You know, it's like Final Fantasy 14, yeah. Like EOS is the main story. The Matcherino is the side quest. But you still want to do it so that you can level up the EOS.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, and then we got the, what are we going to call it? The SWL expansion pack is next week, so get involved in that.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks for another EOS. So once again, big thanks to everyone who showed up, everyone who watched, everyone who joined the tournament. Really good numbers. We want to keep getting more and more people in so we can really push this into a higher tier of a dojo event. So the more people we can get, the more points you can get, the more t-shirts you can get if you play well. So big thanks to all the players, and hopefully we can keep getting more and more entrants in the future. And we shall see you in 2 weeks' time.
Plenty of time for you to de-rust. Plenty of time for you to get back into the game. And hopefully dethrone Abaduba.
Yeah, we shall see.
Wrap it up.
Alright, GG's. See you guys soon.